go out as cool as the last session.
Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons. How's it going, Cass?
Fantastic.
I was like, that's not an answer.
About to deal with intrigue
Ben
and
is
betrayal.
great.
Thank you all for
Rowan.
joining us today. We had a very fun D&D, fun session. Crazy last session.
Woo.
Crazy last session. A lot of things happened that were pretty critical, and I'm going to talk about them in a second. And today we're going to see the consequences of our actions and decisions.
And or actions of people forcing their actions on other people.
Our actions together, the choices we all make.
Collectively.
Part of the
as
team.
a whole, as a team.
Yep.
I did a real slow
So previously,
I've just been staring at that the whole time.
Downstage Dungeons. By the way, this is episode 68.
Crazy.
6-0.
Oh!
Next week's gonna roll.
What a
It's
day.
crazy.
What a day. Oh,
Episode
man.
title.
Can't wait for next week.
Nice.
Tune in next week. We're closing the session now. We're going to start again in 30 minutes.
Previously, on the Adventures of Maximus Ultor here on Downstage Dungeons. Oh my gosh, where do I even start? So much happened after a night of drinking and experiences and recreational use. Marv had a vision of how to solve the puzzle last session.
Incredible.
Still the craziest improv thing I've ever had happen to me in my life. But Marv was tripping, Samira and Rowan. There was just a lot of partying, and you guys gathered yourselves after some of you were hungover, some of you had a really nice breakfast, to go meet with Hadish, Fassia, Ched, in order to gather for a potential heist to make a play on the Keystone. Now, Ched said an explosion outside. Still don't know what the ramifications of that were, but he was on Team Distraction as you guys went down to the Undercity, met with Hadish, and he took you to where you needed to be below the vault, allegedly. You guys were able to come up with a pretty good plan. There was a giant badger. There was a lot of spells cast. And you guys made your way up. You actually passed the lowest chamber, and you went into the labyrinth of the Guardian.
Crazy
Some sort of
successful plan.
magical mechanism that guarded some of the more powerful, dangerous items in the
couldn't
vault
have done it without
underneath
Ruin.
Fort Aaron. You guys were able to beeline it exactly to where you needed to go, because that's what happens every time I design a maze. Because I guess I'm just bad at it. I don't think that's it. I think it's just some crap. But maybe I'm just bad at
You
it.
did give us the answers
You
on where
did
to
have
go.
Catherine.
I didn't
tell
think you
us.
guys were going to blindly follow Catherine Warhawk's instruction in one of your brains. I should have made it Kevin's brain, because Kevin would have been like,
Every
oh,
time
left,
you say-
yeah? I'm going
Yeah,
right.
oh, yeah, going right. Going straight. No, going back.
So, you guys were able to reach the Keystone, and as the Keystone was lifted, there was a little bit of a trap sprung, not only in the mechanism, but also surrounding you. Vivian Forgings with the influenced King Heron, Itor, who summoned an army of some elite Elwahan soldiers, Paragon Assembly, Skeptis using the Raft Keystone. Things were not looking good, but you guys being heroes of the realm, along with Imogen Lycansky, Fassia Stormcrow, you actually did a very good job defending the Keystone, defending Imogen while she got the teleportation circle up. Kyrian even showed up at a point and found Vivian and revealed where she was hiding behind her cloak of invisibility to stop the portals. But what you guys were not expecting was Rowan, his entire body being taken up to become an avatar of not just a demon, not just a villain, but this devilish demigod of Exodon, the force that you've been fighting for years. Well, you guys have been fighting for years. Timeline is actually a bit like 9 months. The power creep is kind of ridiculous. But you've been fighting for years or months to try to keep this force from this world, for if it arrives, we will be doomed. And then a small portion of it did arrive through Rowan. You turned their attention towards Fassia Stormcrow, who held the Gluttony Keystone, and killed her with a demon fire spell of great power. Unfortunately, with allies going down, Marv being defeated by Exodon and Brionne, Ira only able to save one of them, was able to save Marv. Everyone was able to escape through the teleportation circle. At the last second, Kevin was able to use everything in his arsenal, all of his strength, to receive and retrieve the Gluttony Keystone from near Fassia Stormcrow's unliving body. And get back to the teleportation circle. Marv grabbing Rowan's body, the avatar of the jailer of the damned, bringing it back with you into Hadish's palace, who now I guess is just a palace because Hadish died. One shot.
Straight up.
Which
Straight up
is
dead.
fine.
One shot. Was it the fissure?
Yeah. Arriving in the palace, you all looked to Marv, who was holding Exodon's avatar, Rowan, in his hands. He looked around, said that this was
Forgiven that guy.
said that this situation seemed a little boring for him, so the tattoos that appeared on his feathers vanished. His eyes returned to normal, and the 3 eyes that opened on his forehead returns like scar tissue closing over. And we pick up our session with Rowan. You're getting your wits about in the antechamber in this palace, still surrounded by hated with guards, but now reunited with Sora. And that's where we're going to pick up.
I feel like this awkward silence is canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
For sure.
And like I presume I remember absolutely nothing.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
Oh boy.
You have too many playlists.
I think we can do this one. Yeah, that'll work. So,
Oh, dramatic.
you guys are gathered in here. Marv, you holding very tightly to Rowan's body, you feel it go limp for a second in your body as the wicked eyes and the 3 eyes that appeared on the forehead, they close like eyelids, but then the slits thereof kind of has the skin and the feathers kind of like fused together to make a kind of scar tissue line on Rowan's forehead that goes across and up and across. And you see Rowan's eyes now open, no longer white and glazed over, breathing heavily.
Wait, is that scar permanent?
Yeah.
Badass.
Rowan. What have you done? Like watching a dream, unable to stop yourself. You attacked your friends.
That sucks.
I was like,
Like
I could see the whole thing.
Watching a game being played by someone else. Out of your control.
That's awful.
And well deserved.
You don't know the details and you don't know why. But you know that connection is familiar. You remember the voice ringing in your head, trying to scream, "Stop this. Don't do this," and the maniacal laughter that filled your ears. And the word, malevolence. As he killed your friends, allies, hurt the people you loved. But only just. And you awaken from this paralysis in Marv's arms, who stares down at you, and you look up at his eyes, and you see the one thing you don't want to see when a friend looks at you, and that's fear. The room is yours. You sit in the antechamber. Sora, everyone appeared, and everyone looks really unhappy.
I want to specify that Samira is giving way to Zika for this situation because Zika's Rowan's friend.
You try to switch, and it doesn't work.
Oh no.
Sorry, did you think that everything was just going to be fine this episode? We're going to dig in today. Dungeons and Dragons.
I think first and foremost, Kevin is going to try and put the keystone in his bag.
Okay.
To not hold it anymore.
You'll be able to do that.
Oh.
I'll add it to my inventory.
So you guys got the keystone.
You see Imogen is also there. She's hastily kicking some of the components that you have on the ground, the teleportation circle, to make sure it's destroyed and no longer active. There are about 12 guards, like beefy Goliath armed people in here that are waiting for Hadish and Catherine to return, that you are noticing kind of looking at each other and looking at you guys, not yet approaching. But there is just a sense of unease among you all in this moment of uncertainty.
Oh my gosh, is Ched going to take Hadish's spot? That would be crazy.
Jen?
Ched.
Oh, Jen.
Chad's out there somewhere.
Chet's the new captain.
Man, we should really just not see him.
So, how did it go?
Imogen, you see tears falling from her eyes on the floor. She wipes other parts of the teleportation circle away.
We got the keystone.
Great. That's good news.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll just recap. Got the keystone. Vivian was there, waiting for us with the king. It appears that he was affected more by the keystone this time around. She then used one of the other keystones to open some portals, and who showed up? The Vorhawk showed up, and my brother showed up, and who else showed up? Oh, and then Exodon showed up in Rowan's body, which is crazy. I'm sure there's more to that we don't understand.
You look over and you see Marv still holding Rowan in a tight grip. Rowan, your arms, you are grappled.
Rowan is like shell shock, limp, like useless to the world in this moment.
And then, Exodon showed up in Rowan's body, and he started attacking us through Rowan, I assume. And then he killed Fossia. That was really... shit. That's now processing that. And Furion showed up, and there was, fighting, and then Imogen made the portal, and now we're here. And as we were leaving, the king called on Xari. So we're probably wanted in Vordaeron now as well.
Again?
Yeah.
It's like the third time.
But the king, I think he's himself.
Do you think getting the keystone away from him helped?
I think it will in time.
Was Callum there?
Callum was there.
Was he okay?
His arm was in a sling. But was still holding his own. It's Callum. But I think the important thing is the Paragon Assembly does not have 6 keystones. They just have 5. That's better than...
Where are Hades and Catherine?
We should go to Imogen.
We should...
You got him, big guy?
While Kevin's explaining, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Marv.
Oh no, bless you. It's crazy.
I didn't forget you were on hat 5.
If Imogen is about to cast a magic circle, can I stop her? Because I have not been fighting somebody for a couple of hours.
She's not going to cast a magic
fun.
circle. She's gesturing more towards the door exit.
Oh, I was going to cast the magic circle for the treehouse and be like,
You guys just gonna suspend me
bounce.
at
You're
one
surrounded by
in
guards who are
arms.
looking really confused, and the people that you
Oh,
were sent
that's
with
a
are dead and
yes.
not with you.
I don't like that.
right, that's
Just
why I
for
thought
now.
magic circle out of here was the
It's going to
option.
take some time, though.
That's fair.
It casts one
I've been thinking
cast,
about
but
it.
it's a whole...
I might have had Iris
Yeah.
slap you with a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's funny.
Might have.
Might have. I thought about it this week.
When?
How's Ira looking?
Oh, Iris fine.
Okay. gonna
Physically.
I'm gonna use the enemy token on Marv as well. 2 points.
We learned last session that 2 points do make the difference.
It
They
does.
do.
Yeah.
Okay. Imogen gestures to the door, suggesting that you guys should leave. You guys are there's still an air of unease as you are holding your friend and one of the most deadly weapons that you have seen against you. What do you guys do?
I don't know how safe it is in the current condition of the party to return to the treehouse.
How far away did we park it?
Pretty far. Above ground.
Oh yeah.
Is there
I was
somewhere in
there.
the city we can use as a safe house and recollect?
Do I know a safe house in the city?
Who's asking?
Maybe a Sora. Maybe a thief haven. Safe place.
So you got the story, yeah?
Uh
Do
huh.
you think that would be a safe house right now?
Nope, not for Rowan. Maybe for the rest of us.
Also, it's gonna depend on
Well, does Sora know
how
any?
Sora feels about that.
Yeah. It's new news. Does she know any safe places?
Probably not.
Samira does. But Kevin wouldn't like it.
Well, Samira's in control right now. Zika is silent.
Hey, Kevin. There's like only one place in the city
Besides the treehouse.
that's
that we
safe
can go.
and seems good to be in.
I don't know. Imogen, do you think currently the treehouse is a safe place for us to be?
Well, we don't know what's going on topside, and we need to talk about some safety precautions. She glances over towards Rowan and Marv's arms. Still, you can barely see a little bit of his eyes open, just a darkness in his eyes, a disassociation.
It might be best before we let him in the treehouse again.
If it happens again, I will not hesitate. Especially there.
I think it's
So I
been a
think-
really long day for everybody. And it's been really scary and really hard. So I think we all just need to, breathe for 2 seconds before we start talking about inevitably killing our friends.
I'm just saying, if it happens where we're going to go, none hesitation.
Well,
I'm with you, Kevin.
I could use a drink.
So not too many drinks.
Yeah, just the normal amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so planning brain. We have to get out of this place. How many of us are there?
6.
Quite frankly, I'm not terribly worried about burning this bridge now. So I think we go, and if someone tries to stop us, we could blow them up, or perhaps cut them in half.
Sora's gonna be like, I love that plan.
Great.
It's a great.
You know, we could just take the whole castle out on our way out anyway.
I think we're getting into a weird headspace. Perhaps we should go. We should go.
Should just kind of take the day as it comes.
Gonna very confidently walk out of this room.
As you guys start walking, you do hear like a. Oh, wait a minute! You guys keep going. Hey! Where's the boss? Where'd you guys put? You guys gotta walk down the hallway, and they're still like yelling, and now they're trying to like pick up the pace a little bit. As you go down this like staircase that led up to the room you're in, and you see that they're gonna appear at the other side. Imogen's just gonna cast fireball on the other side. You see, like, most of you guys actually, because Imogen's in the back, you just see that this dark hallway suddenly lights up, and you look back and you see this blue and orange flyer kind of appearing.
She used her max element on it too.
As there's a large explosion overhead as the hallway collapses.
Imogen gets to do all the fun wizard shit.
Oh, you meant burn literally.
I'm not in a great mood today. Keep walking. For the sake of brevity, you guys aren't going to meet a lot of resistance coming in. Nobody else in here had any reason to attack you guys. You've now been seen. You guys are going to be able to get out into the Undercity. That being said, I'm not sure what's going up topside. And as you guys exit and get about to the front door, you're gonna hear lads! Lads! As a purple tiefling is going to run as instructed up to the Citadel entrance where you guys are.
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
Have you guys not gone yet? I thought I was gonna be late to the party, and that was like the whole thing.
I don't want to do this.
Where's everyone? Are we wave 2?
We got it.
I was gonna start bawling. That's rough.
What happened? We need to go topside first.
We should walk and talk.
Where is she?
We were ambushed.
What happened?
We were ambushed.
Kevin, where is she?
There's nothing any of us could have done. She's gone.
No. You guys have magic powers. You're a healer. You can fix her.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Where's her body? Did you even try?
We tried everything.
You're gonna see tears and anger on his face.
Tried everything, mate.
Who did it, Kevin?
Exodon. Technically. Son of Loeb. Harbinger of the damned.
But you guys all made it out. Right. He's just gonna drop his gun and he's gonna fall to his knees on the floor. Traffic going around you guys. He just kind of looks down and you see a shadow come over his face. And he's just gonna start to weep on the floor.
Wish I had sleep. Wish I had sleep. The spell sleep.
You know, there isn't much easier.
Yes,
What are you
let
guys
me
doing?
hit the weeping man on the head.
Monk.
I'll kneel down next to him and grab his gun and
He's gonna grab your arm. Leave me. He's gonna throw it away.
Beginning of Jed's villain arc.
I tried everything, mate.
He's gonna grab his gun and point at you. Just go!
That'll make you feel better. Just do it. If you want to cause a scene, we can cause a scene. I did everything I could.
He's just gonna stand up and he's gonna start walking through the crowd away. And Chet will disappear. I don't think any of you have a perception that high.
Above 18?
He was a natural 18.
Ugh.
Oh.
Let's go, Kevin.
Okay. So, over the course of the hour, you guys climb out of the undercity, and it's almost eerie after experiencing everything you experienced in the vaults. As you come out, it's still maybe 2 hours have passed, and the rest of the city is unaware of the plot, the murder, the war that just waged underneath their feet. The part of the city you're at, presumably away from the distraction that Chet set up with you guys.
Are any of the guards acting differently than they were before?
You can try to make an insight check. This would be kind of hard though.
Samira's gonna do it. Thank you.
You have 2 characters, not a problem.
I'm sorry. I made it one. That was the first time. 16?
16? No. These also aren't very high up guards. Most of the big boys either went off to war 2 days ago or
Not a lot of muscle in the city right now.
or would be at the Citadel, which you guys are not. So, where are we going, Kev?
To the Red Dragon.
Marv, is there anything you are doing with Rowan or saying? Or
I'm just holding on to him.
are we still walking like this?
Yup.
Or do you want to make it look like a hug?
Just
or
a nice tight hug.
Nope.
Amongst the friends.
Just
He
holding
is-
him like this?
Yep.
Uh.
Not so much that he suffocates, but close to it.
Yeah.
I am at 1 hit. I'm still at 1 hit point, by the way. So like, I am like so bloody as well.
As you guys are walking, you hear
Just
like
as
some
a
old,
general
some
heads
old
up.
woman human as you guys pass, look at you and Rowan. Now I've seen everything. Seen everything.
That's so silly.
Okay. You're gonna lead the way to the Red Dragon Inn.
Yep.
All right. That'll take you about another hour. Are there any interactions you guys would like to have with each other, or
awkward ones.
this is kind of the time?
Yeah, that's true.
You guys have a lot of like, let's not talk about bad stuff. Things happening in very bad stuff situations.
We don't have coping skills.
Nope. That's why you're a D&D party.
You think
That's
this
why we're all
game
here
is gonna
on-
magically
we're all here on
give me
7
them?
Do you think adventurers would have good coping mechanisms?
You would hope. You really would. Heroes of the realm. I hope they're really well put together.
You know, if this were a real self-insert, I would have spent all of my spell slots trying to cast Misty Step in the past 5 minutes. But
You
it's
could
not.
certainly try. If you took a second to notice your surroundings, you have very careful eyes on you from multiple allies.
I got 1 spell slot slave for counterspell, boy.
And Imogen has a lot more. She
Sora-
hasn't used many spell slots today, just a couple fireballs and a teleportation
Sora's
circle.
used 2 spells today.
Yeah, I don't have.
And Marv can see the future, so
And open
you're not getting
portal.
it.
open portal.
I can try
I
6
can't wait to
times.
join the Church of Marv. I can't wait.
As an official.
of Water.
So, with the time, you guys are able to arrive at the Red Dragon Inn. As you walk inside, it's a quaint little 2-story inn built near the market district. Have you all been here before? Who has not been here
Only
before?
Samira and
Everyone.
Kevin came.
Everyone but Samira has.
Have we been
not
No,
here
been.
Marv
Most
and
of you
I
have at
were
least-
expressly told to not go
Yeah,
in
but
there.
before.
Most of you have at least been to the outside.
Yeah, didn't we like?
There was a visit.
Kind of
Remember when
visit.
there was a spy that fell
Yeah.
and died? There were people that went inside.
Yeah.
It was
I'll
an
just
episode where we
redescribe it.
really couldn't get anything done.
Yeah, it was just shocking episode.
That was dog episode.
Yeah, it was dog episode. Oh, right. Okay. So, it's a quaint little place. Circular tables on the corners, a bar, a lot of open space, a little bit of a stage on the left side, and a staircase. Very quaint, very homely. Very, my word choice today is poor. Not that that was the word choice I was looking for, as in, my brain is not thinking of humble, quaint as a word. As you walk in, there's maybe 2 people sharing meals in different locations. One person at the bar, one person at the table. You see a matronly blue dragonborn with a black apron on today that looks around, and as you guys walk in, your party walks in, and 2 people that are like having lunch look over, and dripping blood on the floor as you walk in. Sorry, we're closed. You're all gonna have to leave. She's gonna reach under her desk, and she pulls out. And you see this beautiful, like green turquoise blue trident with like a lightning design on it.
Please leave. Here's my giant
You see on
weapon.
that handle, there's like some multicolor, like winding coral design as well, as along with like some storm cloud design that's kind of on the head of it. The 2 humans that are there, there's like one old guy, one like female human who's probably on a lunch break. The old guy's like, "But I have a room." It's like, "Oh well, yeah, I'll get you a coupon. Get out." She's gonna clear out the place,
Oh,
close the
sounded
door,
like Simon.
and lock it. What would you guys like to do? As she does this.
Hi.
Hello, Kev. I see you brought friends in. We have one shower. It's upstairs.
I think.
I'm Katrina. Hi. It's good to meet you guys. Forgot to do the accent for a second.
This is my sister.
No, sorry, that was
Sora.
Samira is the only one who has like any familiarity with Kevin.
Okay.
It was neither. It was
All right.
Amber.
All right. Cool.
They're twins. They look exactly the same.
Well, they're pretty similar, so even male female. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the resemblance, but Katrina of the Dragon Isles. This is my inn. Cool. Well, I'm gonna assume that you're gonna tell me later anything that I need or should know, or maybe I shouldn't know. But I'll put on some pancakes. If
Could we grab a round of drinks as well? Is that alright?
Oh, it's that kind. Okay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'll
That's
get
fine.
some meat.
What time is it?
Like 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Midday. Okay.
Is Rowan?
I think any time of day is
Rowan
great
is
for
a-
pancakes.
Rowan is about
Katrina remembers that about Ken.
3'10", 4 foot. And he's a
love
bird,
pancakes.
so he does not weigh much at all. Maybe 50 pounds.
Alright, well, have fun chatting amongst yourselves.
Kevin will probably step aside with Katrina and pay out the rest of the tab of the people that left.
Rowan will continue to dissociate until
Kevin,
further notice.
I've already ordered some china with the last thing you brought me.
Just to pay out what people left. I'm assuming they didn't pay. So
Well, you can just keep throwing money at me, I guess.
I'm that sibling. Is Katrina the baby technically?
Kevin is.
Oh, big sis.
You guys have made a lot of jokes about Brianna being in the middle.
He would be the middle child.
Yeah. Bitch boy Brianna.
Huh?
Little bitch boy Brianna.
Yep.
That's what I
That's
call
the
him.
one. That's the one.
Rowan, I'm going to heal you, and you're not going to do anything to us. And then I'll use 2 of my healing words from the ring.
Okay.
4, 5, 9, 11 total.
After you get healed, Mark's just gonna, still holding Rowan pretty tight. He's just gonna walk to a table, and he's gonna like put him down on a chair, hands on his shoulders.
I just had this
Like a
horrible
small
image of
child.
like him in a high chair, like one of those little tray tables and a cup of carrots.
I'm gonna put him down in the chair and say, Rowan, can I trust you now?
I think.
After he says, I think, he's gonna slowly drop his hands, and then he's gonna go in gentler, just give him a hug.
Oh,
Got you back.
He's gonna start like sobbing.
Ira is gonna stay on the opposite side of this tavern.
I think it'll be at that point that Rowan just breaks down, like just uncontrollably.
It makes it really hard to be mad at him.
Well, he technically didn't do that.
I saw all of it. I watched my own hands do that. What am I gonna do? I can't.
At this point, Rowan, you're going to see a couple images in your brain that kind of flash like ghost memories. First, pool of blood at your ankles kind of strikes you with a flash. A pile of bones. And an armored, twisted figure in chains on the throne, smiling down at you with wicked eyes. Almost like things you could see at the same time while everything else was happening. But no other details.
I don't know how. I don't know why. I seem to have developed a bit of a connection with a rather unsavory character. Again.
Did we all hear Exodon say malevolence?
You heard the dialogue and you recognized the voice coming out of Rowan in the same way that it came out of Zidam's body. Zidam also had the same tattoos on his body, but he changed from like the hulking thing to the standing up version of the behemoth,
Yeah.
and the same thing with the eyes. So
Tattoos and everything.
whatever connection it is, it's the same sort of deal.
Yeah. Would Kevin remember that and make that connection?
Yeah.
I don't know how this happened. I swear this is not my fault.
Can I talk to him, please?
You will have to believe me.
I was gonna ask you if he was awake or forward.
Ezekiel will take over. You guys are gonna see Samira swarm walk slowly over to Rowan, and as Rowan kind of looks down, sitting on this chair, he's gonna kind of like awkwardly kneel and try to get in his eye view, and you'll see Samira. And something in the eyes, you can kind of tell based on your connection when it's Samira and when it's Zika. There's a bit of curiosity there with Zika. It's not as much there with Samira, and you see this strong concern. And speaking in Infernal, Zika's going to speak to you.
do. Zeke, I'm scared.
That's okay, I'm scared lots of times. You helped me not be scared before. I don't know how to help. But if you know who the enemy is, we can go get him even if it's just you and me. If Samira's cool with that. Or maybe my dad can give me my body or whatever.
Tamira's gonna put 2 thumbs up in the brain.
Oh, she says it's cool.
I like that plan. He's gonna kind of reach out his hand.
He'll grab it and kind of put his forehead against yours. I think he's cool, guys. He's gonna say in common to the rest of you, as they just had a conversation that sounded like.
I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, this is the evilest sounding conversation.
Yeah, I think everything's gonna be all right.
It's like a deeply heart-to-heart vulnerable moment disguised by the most guttural.
Yeah.
Demon language.
I'm not. He's gonna go back to Inferno for you. You know, I'm not mad at you, and I don't think you're a bad person.
Thank you, Zika.
I know that wasn't you. And I know a thing or two about switching brains and switching control of a body. Sorry, your guy's like super mean.
This had to have happened for some reason. I have to learn more. I have to figure out more about why this connection is there and what I can do to fix it.
A little more. Does anyone know how to like look into brains? Maybe we can look in his brain and see something he can't. No?
I mean, I could try to have another vision.
I think we should try that first. Absolutely.
Happy mind spells.
There are certain spells we can try, and I might have some scrolls at the treehouse.
We-
Some simple thought protection, nothing to deep dive super hard into it.
Whatever we do, we should get Rowan away. Far away from wherever Gary and Stormcrow is. Right now.
He's going to come looking.
We have to get him out.
We probably won't see him when he gets there.
Oh, I'm as good as dead.
Maybe we can talk to Gary.
That's a great plan. He's known for being very talkative and reasonable when he's got heightened emotions and, you know, terrible tragedy.
How?
What happens when he tells you to bring Rowan to him? Because you're a thief hater.
Maybe there's a cool down period or something.
At least give him a chance to breathe and think.
We
Yeah.
have about the amount of time it would take Gary to get from the inside of the vault to out. So,
He's pretty fast.
10 to 15 minutes?
I can take Rowan away. I can get us to at least Isle of Denethri as far away.
But what if he switches again and we're not there to stop him? I don't think Rowan should go anywhere.
I do worry about that.
Do you think your dad could help? Because the Feywild is pretty far from Gary and Stormcrow.
Pretty far.
There's a chance. He had access to an entire library. He's a curator of a library in No Haven, so who knows? I mean, technically, I found the book that got us into this whole mess in that very library, so
What if we go there?
There's a book to get us out.
wouldn't that be nice?
We can come back here when Rowan's not a threat anymore. Because I can see even the good guys wanting to get rid of him now.
I think there's some good guys that want to get rid of all of you.
Yeah, but we're kind of used to that.
We need to find Penelope.
I thought about Penelope too, but she's Sharon's apprentice. Can she help us?
Yes, she can. She is not limited by the oath, and the two strongest sorcerers in the world, if you wanted to make a list, is Sharon Alakia, Penelope Chronowise, and then I don't know, I'm probably like 9.
What did you say?
Like, I don't know, I'm probably like 9.
No. I thought the squirrel was gonna react to her list. Yeah.
Rowan makes top 20 for sure, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sora's got a couple levels.
if it's Samira, not Zika now, there's definitely like a. When she gets to 2, you're gonna see the little squirrel peek out.
And then she stops listing.
That's funny.
Well, anyone have a way to contact Penelope? I'm gotta say, anything we decide should be quick. And someone should watch at least a couple doors or windows for Gurion.
We still have business in Vordera. I mean, Keystones are still here. Vivian is still here. Callum is probably in trouble. He fought with and for us. And the city's unprotected.
I just don't know what we would do. Do we storm the Citadel?
We could.
Then we're really the bad guys.
Well, technically, we already did that.
Just from the
You're
ground.
Zika and you're like, that sounds awesome.
Storm the Citadel.
I've never gotten to storm a castle before. I just watched you guys do it like 3 times. I never got to.
If we storm a castle, you get to be in front.
Yes. Sounds great.
You know that bone castle we saw? It's got your name on it.
Oh.
I think I'll be sick that day.
I think I'm too low level for that castle.
I think we're all too low level for that
Yeah.
castle.
I don't know. I mean, we probably won't be safe anyway, but Vordarin is probably not the best place for us currently.
After Sora said that about Gurion, she's gonna take up post to watch for him. Is he already there? Because it's terrifying.
Would you like to roll a perception check for me?
Guidance.
You're not with her. She
I'm
went
just waiting
outside.
for the.
Oh.
No, I was just going to like a window.
I'm just waiting
Oh,
for the
okay.
Gurion theme to start playing.
Turn into
Ah.
a horror game.
No, that was an evil laugh.
Hey, Shadow, thank you so much for the raid, my friend.
Yo!
Yay!
Thank you for the good luck. They're gonna need it.
Oh, so desperately badly.
17 plus 3, dirty 20?
You don't see anything.
I knew it.
I was like, is it even worth
So you
making a
didn't go outside,
perception
you just
check
went
for
to a
this
window?
guy?
I just went to a window. I'm not leaving the group because
Like you're in an alleyway. You're honestly not gonna get a very good view out that.
I thought we
window
were
anyway.
inside the inn.
The inn is in like an alley.
Oh, so my view is an alleyway.
It's really not a good. You
It's
don't get a
secluded.
sense for anything except for right across the street.
Okay. I guess
Thank you, Shadow.
I wish I could combine Source and Samira spells, but I can't, so I won't. Okay, she's just gonna take post at the door.
Inside or outside?
Just the door jam, like the actual frame of the door.
Like the door's open and you're in.
Yeah, like the
inside?
door is open and I'm in the door jam, leaning up against it, waiting for Gurion. Because I know he's coming.
Okay.
Trying to take up as much space.
I
as
know, it's
humanly
like, you
possible.
you shall not
I feel
pass.
stressed for you guys. You know, I'm like sweating.
Me and the NPC
Feels
with
like
the
one of
most
your horror
main character
one-shot.
energy in our campaign is after
Freaking
us.
Bagman. He's gonna come out of one of
Why?
our back
Because the
Don't
one
even say
thing
that. It's
that
not
like
funny.
the most skilled person in the country loved and still kept him grounded to this earth is gone, and you think that what turn him into a monster?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Quite
NPC
possibly.
that the DM wrote an entire book about. And loves dearly.
Sora is terrified right now. That's why her plan was, let's go to another plane of existence.
Rowan was
I'm
literally.
so down for a Feywild trip.
Let's just go.
Rowan's initial idea was to Misty Step, greater invisibility, find a little hidey hole, open a portal to the Feywild, and
Okay.
raw dog his way to No Haven.
Horrible choice of words.
Wrong.
Robert, excuse me.
Incorrect.
You're right, Robert.
Can you make a perception check for him?
Sora in the door jam?
Yeah, sure.
It's
Change of circumstances.
Yeah, it is Sora though.
in the
Yeah.
door jam by herself.
Gonna block the plan. He's gonna stab me. You can't guide me.
How'd you do?
11.
That's all you needed.
Oh.
You do see a figure on the rooftop across from the inn. It's definitely not Girion. There's no dark feathered cloak, although there is a feathered design on this person.
What?
You spot in the shadows, like almost like a little stumble, like it wasn't meaning to do so. But there is someone with like a bow strapped on their back. You see this dark green kind of leather armor with some pads with like some feathers on it, but they're more like lighter feathers. There's this cowl that also has kind of a feathered design, and it kind of meets at like a corner here, as well as a mask.
It's not like black and white and split in the middle. Because that would be
No, but you guys
terrible.
You left that mask in the vault.
That's
On Hades'
terrible
corpse.
timing. I just gotta say, if Zazor and Gurion were both after us.
No, they see that you've made them, though. They're gonna like stand up and jump behind a rooftop.
Do they look like Orion at all? Because he's the only other archer I know.
No,
Does he look familiar to me?
no.
Okay. So we have at least one unwelcome company incoming. Just so you know.
What did they look like?
Robin Hood winked. I don't know what you called it.
Robin of Hoodwinked.
Robin of Hoodwinked?
Didn't look anything like Robin of Hoodwinked.
Never mind.
She's like a 3-foot tall fox creature.
Oh, I definitely thought Robin Hood as soon as you gave me all the cloak stuff. I didn't see a face, just lots of feathers.
You look back and there's 3 now.
There's 3 of them. There's more.
This feathers?
Yes. What
Can
kind
I
of
walk- can I
feathers?
walk
Do I
over
know
the
what
door?
kind of feathers?
think
Do
I
they
know
look
who
like
they
Girion feathers?
They're
or-
not Girion feathers. You're
Can
very
I-
relieved to find out that they are not Girion feathers.
I swear. I bet that
If it's
Can I look out?
Is it the talons? Did they
Do I
get
recognize
costumes?
Yeah, as you start gathering out, you do see there's now 3 of these archers. It looks like in your brain you think of this as it's very similar to Thief Haven, where this is like seems like a group. They have matching outfits, similar cowls and masks, and with the feather shoulder designs.
I wanted to be
Are
the talons.
The feathers, are they the same color as Rowan's feathers?
They're similar.
Cool.
I'm so happy right now. Oh, they didn't go to war. My boys. They didn't.
Are we all
Excuse me. You look to the left. There's like 5 more of them. You're gonna see this one is actually a little bit heavier set, but still within the same tight armor.
Is it Steve?
Gonna pull back the hood and take off a mask, and you see kind of a jovial short hair on the sides.
Ben is having a good day after having a really
Hi,
bad day.
So sorry to disturb you. We can come back later. We were just wondering if the captain was here.
Steve!
Sora was on the rooftop with him, right?
Sora, yeah, you would recognize.
Yeah,
a little
yeah, I
bit.
would.
Yeah.
Full run, flying tackle hug.
He'll catch you. Oh.
You're alive!
All of them. Captain!
that's cute.
Is it
Give
all
them
of?
good
Are
luck.
all of them
They
there?
look awesome. They have like these owl-like masks that have like green eyes.
Just
and,
devoted their lives
the
to you. It's
hoods kind of
crazy.
remind you of like this beak. They're now like a SEAL Team 6 rogue squadron talons
That's so sick.
that have been looking for you guys, and it caused quite a scene walking through the city like this for 2 hours. Wait, who's holding an owl? An owl?
An owl wearing green?
Says you are in the arms of Steve.
Finally, you and me and us and our
Hey,
friends.
Samir, can I tag in real quick?
Yeah.
Rowan,
Oh, Zika!
who are they?
Come here. Okay, so. Back in the Battle of
Are
Davenport.
they your friends?
They are.
Oh.
You better
Zika,
call Zika
no.
your best friend.
Steve, this is my very best friend, Zika.
Yep. I'm Zika. Although
Zika.
sometimes I'm my sister. How you doing?
Zika, this is my faithful and loyal lieutenant, Steve.
You just promoted him.
You did.
I know. I meant. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I meant.
We're not
to
wonderfully
do that.
organized yet, but I designed these costume ideas. I don't know if you thought of them.
They look absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember if I showed you some mock-ups I made at the Battle of Davenport, but these are kind of like
He
the
did.
mock-up.
He was drawing them.
You did? Oh yes, yes.
You would have recognized them as the mock-ups initially if you were the one perceiving and investigating.
Yeah.
But there are 20 Talon soldiers here.
Okay.
They
there-
all look
Was
awesome.
there originally 23, right? Or 22?
It was around there, but
Okay.
for ease and
Okay.
war,
Okay.
there are
okay.
20. You have 20 Talons,
Okay.
and they're just here, and they found you. And Steve's gonna be, well, Captain, we just were wondering what you were doing here, how we can be of assistance. We know the city is in a trying time.
What have you heard? What? Why do you say trying?
Because it's filled with refugees and Benzians and
That's what I
the
was
army
talking
got
about.
sent off and people weren't exactly. There was a whole sad parade. Where have you guys not been here?
No, it's just I just wondered what you were talking about.
Oh,
So what have you all been doing since Davenport?
Mostly we've done a lot of work in the Undercity and just trying to, do good, save lives until we find you or met up with you and received our next orders and tried to make sure everything was organized for you. I don't know, we don't really have like a rank system. Lieutenant's like the first thing, so we were kind of wondering like, what's the new deal? And we've also been training.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can tell.
Leroy started an a cappella group. Hey.
Leroy, I love him.
I won't stop them. Rowan wants to hear.
Okay,
Stop.
a small group of them are gonna
Have
sing a
them
little-
roll a performance check.
Yeah, it's really good.
Good.
We'll say a group of like 7 of the Talons are in the a cappella group, and Leroy is.
This is lovely. It's lovely. All-powerful rogue can fight off his own army, probably on this way to kill you. And she is going to whisper this to Rowan, and not like make it obvious for all of the Talons. He would kill all of them so fast. I'm serious.
She's got.
I gave you one. There was an acapella number. We were in danger.
It was really nice.
I gave you one.
They were like, fly like a bird. So
Well-
we just wanted to get organized with you, Captain, and see what your orders were, and I don't know,
Give it.
officially like become the Talons and
Aww.
do right by you. We each owe you your lives. Isn't that right, man? You're like, sir.
This is
Well,
adorable.
thank you. Well, here. Just give me just one moment.
Right, sorry.
No.
They like look around like.
No, you're totally good. At ease, gentlemen. I will be with you in just a moment. Okay?
If you see a man in a black cloak, you can let him through.
Kill on
It's fine.
sight?
No, please don't. Please don't try. Please don't try.
They all get really like they're so jovial, but as soon as you say that, you see like someone like flick back their cloaks and they have like a knife vest and
No,
daggers and
no,
like
just let him
they
through.
look like they're
It's
awesome.
okay. We will deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Dude, I have a spec ops. Dude, this is the coolest thing ever. This almost makes me forget about the fact that I killed one of our favorite NPCs.
All right, we'll do a wide out on the perimeter, formation C, claw squadron on the, and they're gonna like
Yeah.
organize themselves.
Well, because I was just gonna pull the group aside and ask. And I've been bring up an excellent, although excruciatingly painful point. They're as good as dead if somebody is to take over. So we need them to do something, but ideally it's not here. Do we have any specific tasks that we could potentially give them?
Is Kyrian already in the room?
No.
I thought he was whistling in the corner.
Is that Steve doing that?
Is
Who
there a
that?
sparrow?
I'll cry. Is there a sparrow?
Make a perception.
Oh my
Guidance.
This ridiculousness
Help.
again.
Take the help action on that.
This ridiculousness again. Oh,
The sparrow
was
was-
it perception?
Theron?
Farron.
The druid.
Yeah.
Farron. Oh no!
There's so many people in the city right now.
I'll cry. This is. Please don't.
You rolled with
17.
advantage?
17.
Yeah.
You do see a collection of sparrows.
A collection of.
They're gathered near one of the windows in the end.
Didn't you pray to Elia right before we
did.
left?
They're all looking at you, Ira.
Oh, thank goodness.
Everybody gets a moment.
I would like to detect magic on the sparrows.
No, be so nice to them
Well,
right
you
now.
you do detect magic on yourself, and you can see if they're magical.
Yes, that's what I like.
These are non-magical.
Just regular
Yeah,
sparrows.
they also don't look like the same one.
These are god sparrows. You're gonna have to call on all your knowledge.
They're gonna fly up, and like one of them's gonna like fly out a ways, and then one of them's gonna fly out like a middle between those two.
So they want me to go somewhere.
Hmm?
The bird just, well, the sparrow, just flew out, and now there's another one that's between them and the rest of the group. I think Elwio wants me to go somewhere.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, Captain. Apparently there's some birds. Should we take them down?
Joe, you can't.
No.
No, leave the birds.
Hey,
Okay.
the feathers.
No,
Come
no.
on.
Leave the birds.
guys.
Leave the birds.
Oh, they're so cute.
Bro, you guys have really upped this is great.
You know, you could leave the Talons to protect Kevin's sister.
It's kind of what they're doing right now.
That's fair. Would you like them to continue that?
I think that
Potentially
they
give
would.
them a mana of which to get in contact readily, so we can call them into action should we need them. They actually seem like they're
They're gonna start
really
leaving.
competent now.
Okay, Kevin.
Kind of
I think
impressed.
I
they would-
respect you. I
think
respect
both-
my goddess more. I'm just gonna walk out.
Okay,
Fair enough.
that's fine.
I
Is
think
anyone else
that would-
joining her?
Both parties would benefit. from that.
Sora,
Follow.
Okay.
Sora has got to stay wherever Rowan is.
Yeah.
I will. I'll kind of see them and I'll follow. And as I do, I will give Steve the command to maintain a wide perimeter with the focus being on
Does an 18
the
hit you, Ron?
red. What?
Does 18 hit you?
He's already here. Shh, he stepped outside. I was watching for him.
Yes. Well.
You're gonna take 1 point of damage.
Wait. Hang on.
Oh, 1 point of
One?
damage?
Yeah, as you try to follow Ira and Marv, one of the sparrows is gonna peck you on the forehead.
Oh, this is an
Oh, that-
Ira Marv
That
solo
was almost
adventure.
terrifying.
Rowan's just gonna turn right around and right back in the door, and he's gonna continue with his conversation with Steve and just hey maintain
This is
a
all
perimeter.
optional, but this is 100% how it would be. There would not be any, all what you are right now is not welcome in the Elwea missions.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. I'll go back into the Red Dragon. I'll give Steve the rest of his commands to keep a watchful eye upon the Red Dragon and.
You have 20 soldiers. You know Steve and Leroy, who
Leroy,
are
no.
named, and then however you want to organize any chain of command or ranking system, and this is all like they are ready for your design. They just kind of work together. Steve definitely has like a little bit of a leadership role, even though he is more of like the equipment and design artsy guy.
So like
But-
quartermaster type beat.
Yeah, but if he
rather
wanted,
than
he'll accept any role you give him, and he could be the leader. But this is going to be something for you, and I'll get you the names of all 20 later.
Tight.
give and take. You have a really bad guy, something going on, but he'll give you 20 soldiers.
Awesome. Cool. You know what?
That's trade.
I'll take it.
So we have
I'll
a
take
party
it.
split. Ira and Marv adventure going off following some birds. We got Sora,
Look at this,
Shamira,
there's
Rowan, Imogen, and Kevin. You guys are still at the inn.
You guys got any questions?
So are we?
Sora's gonna use a wild shape to cast a familiar and perch a hawk up on top of the inn to watch for Girion.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I have to stay tucked away so I don't.
Yeah, you need to stay away from everyone
He
right
will
now.
kill you dead.
He will kill you dead.
Swiftly decapitated. Owl dinner, if you will.
I have a question. You probably don't know, but maybe even just something for the group.
This is Imogen.
I feel as though Exodon could have done a lot more. But he only killed Fassia.
He also said that he was
He didn't.
bored.
You know,
I do.
Samira's gonna speak up. You cast a spell. It was a crazy big spell. I've never seen you cast it. It was crazy cool.
Yeah.
But
It
it went around
hit
me.
you.
And
but
it went around
Didn't hit you.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Went around Marv too.
And it would have. I know. Because before it came, I knew it was going to hit me.
Hit me. It's Imogen. It hurt.
And now it's awkward.
Well, what do you all have in common that you don't have in common with Imogen?
I mean,
Red hair. Hand-me-down robes.
we've known you longer. Probably.
You're
maybe.
my friend.
Did you feel you were holding back? And also, if so, what the heck, Rowan?
Well, Kevin's the prophecy boy.
That's true.
Does
In fact,
everyone
we've
know
had
about the
several
prophecy?
fights where they avoid hitting Kevin.
It's happened frequently.
Oh, that's nice. It's Katrina from behind the bar with all this beer. Sorry, I haven't known a good moment. Like, I didn't want to, interrupt. There's ladies on the table.
It's best Marv.
Samira's just gonna go grab one. I'll help, and she'll help pass them out.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I know we're all looking at you for answers, but you don't have any.
I was just forced to watch from my own eyes. I had no control over anything.
I just thought it was because you and my brother are best friends, but
I would have.
That's true! See good in your brain.
I
just
would,
take over for a second. That's true! Back in.
Sorry.
I would have these small flashes, a figure sitting on a throne, a pool of blood at my feet.
Who was this figure?
I think it was Exodon.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Hey, Zika.
There was a word
Oh, sorry.
too.
Are you saying you're like a sleeper agent?
Was it like a happy word, or was it a really scary word?
It was not a pleasant word.
So like trigger agent. So sleeper agent.
Once he said it, I lost all controls, so whatever.
Freight car.
Kevin,
Do those exist?
are you trying to do the thing?
I don't know. I'm
We're in
using
your sister's inn!
normal
We're
words.
just gonna hit you in the back of the head. Kevin!
You so
It's just a
deserve
noise.
that.
There's nothing bad about freight cars. I don't even know what a freight car is. It just came to me. 17. 9. Rusty.
Is this a word that we
Interlinked.
need to avoid saying?
I don't think any of you have to worry about saying it.
Can you write it down so we don't accidentally say it?
Is this the M word? that we're talking about right now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Did someone say the M word? Definitely not.
See, so now I'm scared. Like, if I try to say it, if you guys are all gonna freak out and be like, ah,
We got you.
ah, got him.
You could write it down.
Psych. Yeah, sure. I'll write it down. I
I
guess
imagine it's a word that maybe
for
has
all
to be-
intents and purposes.
said by
By
bad guy.
by big man up top or down bottom.
Imogen's looking over your shoulder as you write it down. Like, oh, that is a scary word.
It's not a pleasant word, and now I hate it that much more.
Does he say anything? Do you have any other horrible secrets that you would like to divulge to the party at this time?
Oh, this one was a secret even to me.
This one.
Yeah,
Right, all right.
So there's other ones? That implies others.
there were other ones. Maud wasn't exactly a secret. I just didn't know who he was, but I knew I was following somebody who was teaching me something mildly shady.
That's Sora. Totally forgot about the Lich Lair. That was rough.
I need to get access to more information on this. I'm just as in the dark as you guys are. I saw everything from a slightly different perspective, and I heard a bunch of maniacal laughter in my head. But other than that, yeah,
And
isn't
why
it the
would-
worst?
Why would the spell avoid me?
Don't know why it would avoid me either.
Seems weird.
Just a thought, but you're all my friends.
Could have been Dad.
Could be
Could-
Dad.
Could have been dead. We had a moment.
It also could be my big brother.
Oh man, I hope not.
Oh, is he in there too? God looks at Rowan's head.
Is he in it?
No, I haven't heard him.
Okay, good.
Just the one. I haven't actually ever really heard anything from Lucidar.
Yeah, you're not missing out.
No, it was only it's.
Have they never met?
No, they've like met.
No, Battle of Davenport.
Yeah, we
Battle
had that
of
whole
Davenport.
like
You
I
lost,
blocked
too.
the
There was a
demon
thing.
fire.
Yeah.
Well, he
and
was
the
there at
whole-
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day was
Yeah.
a big one.
That's
But
true.
I didn't.
I don't know if you heard him speak during that.
Not
I don't know.
really, but I didn't.
You've been around. You've been
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I haven't heard. He hasn't spoken in my head. That's reserved for Mord and now Exodon, I guess. So that's great.
Who's a privilege?
Yeah, it's
You
getting a
need
little
to take
crowded upstairs. Too many people renting out space in my
So-
brain.
We have. It's gonna like. Kind of pat you on the back of the head, gingerly. We have something going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we need stones, and we need information about both. Are there any fancy libraries or?
Besides the
Really?
everlasting one in the Feywild that we were just talking about going to.
Oh, yeah.
Everlasting is a strong
While
word.
you guys are chatting here and planning,
I'm still watching.
we're gonna. Yeah, sure. We're
The
gonna,
eagle is watching.
Let's go to the other plot.
we're gonna go over to Ida and Marv for just a second.
The sure is crazy.
Or Fallen Birds.
Oh, you think you're
Uh,
gonna see him?
First of all, Ira and Marv, if you guys choose to follow these birds all the way through the city, it's gonna be at least 30 minutes of travel through this city. So during that, is there any interactions you two would like to have? Talk about the birds, or each other, or this. You know, you guys have now been betrayed once now.
They weren't there for the first time.
Yep.
Or no, they were there for the second time.
That's
Marv
true.
wasn't. I
Or just
wrote.
the first one. Anyway,
I wrote.
is there any interactions you two would like to have with each other or at all
I
as
feel
you
like we
follow
haven't
the
gotten
birds?
to talk about it.
You are on the way north, and you know, you guys are best buds.
Oh.
So what do you think of Maximus Ultor so far?
Y'all control the gossip right now. So as you follow these two, one of them is going to come and land on your shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, she's so happy. I thought that scared me.
So, what's with the birds?
What's with the bird? I'm gonna point to my chest plate.
She's done that a lot.
Elvia? Like
oh,
goddess?
yeah.
We've known each other for 3 months and you are asking what is about the birds?
One of the
Well-
birds is gonna come land on Marv's shoulder and just slow.
I didn't mean anything by it.
I'm sorry, suddenly you were able to open portals and see the future. And now you ask me about the birds.
I forgot.
Golly darn, is up with those shenanigans.
Speaking of which, how did you open a portal?
So, I don't know. It just kind of happened. I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, portal.
So what? Suddenly your barbaric ancestors give you the power to open portals to places?
Maybe.
Between realms? That is a plane shift spell that you did that day.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Marv doesn't question it. And I can do it now.
Cool. I mean, I haven't really tried it since then.
Why don't you try again?
He's just gonna stop walking and he's gonna like stare really hard at the ground. He's like, I got nothing. I think I'm just tired. It might work later.
I think we are all tired.
Never mind. Stupid.
No, say what you were going to say.
No, it's okay.
Why limit yourself now?
I just want to say thank you for just being with me past few months.
Of course, you brought me to Maximus Ultor.
Well, the pamphlet brought us to Maximus Ultor, but
Yes, but you got us to the pamphlet.
yeah, that's true.
Ramen.
Just
The pamphlet
yeah, good pamphlet.
for ramen. But it brought us here, so who cares?
That pamphlet is special, and you know it.
Yep.
They're gonna get married.
Is that a new?
What is with you and shipping?
Is that a new?
Because it's fun.
Is that a new Amber shipping?
For sure. If it's weird and inconvenient, I'm there.
Sounds fair.
I am about it.
You guys want to say anything else? You guys, is that it, Marv?
He's just gonna like let it drift off into awkwardness and then keep walking, following the birds.
Okay. I will say you are starting to get a. Oh wait, no. Neither of you guys were here. Never mind. You guys continue up north, and you are getting in kind of a fancier part of the northern district as these birds continue to lead you in that direction. The buildings are a lot nicer. A couple of gates with a couple of guards, but you guys at your level getting past a pair of guards, it's not going to take that long, so we're just going to breeze past it.
Yeah, sure.
DM doesn't want to deal with that right now.
Don't want to do it right
Not
now.
again.
Following birds. Anyway.
Very obvious plot device.
As you start walking, there's going to be one less bird, one of the birds you lose track of. You lose track of another one until there's just one left, and it's going to take you to kind of an alleyway and kind of try staying in the shadows. And now it's silent. Instead of whistling, it's going to hit its beak on stuff to get your attention.
I'm gonna be a bit more cautious about one of them now.
I'm just following the birds. I don't know.
Great.
Would you guys like to make a group stealth check between the two of you?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
I roll with
Follow the
disadvantage.
birds. You have disadvantage?
I do.
Oh, because you have heavy armor.
Cleric things.
4.
0?
Nice.
0 is wild.
Yikes!
I saw that one.
That is about as stealthy as it gets.
Big balls.
Okay. Okay.
Please don't.
Boss music. Boss music.
Whatever's about to happen, please don't.
It's the Vorhawks, isn't it? Nice side of town.
So as you guys kind of walk into this more shadowy area, Ira, you with your heavy armor, you're actually gonna like knock over like a dumpster, and it's gonna like knock trash on the floor. Marv, you see this happen, you start picking it up. Just kidding, you don't have to do that. But like the sparrow's gonna kind of look down at the trash, and then slowly back up at you, Ira. The wings kind of go do like a.
Sorry.
It's gonna continue. And as you peek out of this alleyway that you've been led to, you see a small battalion.
Of?
Soldiers, mostly. A lot of the royal soldiers that you saw not only at the palace, but in the vault. And there's going to be a couple things that you see here.
Oh no.
In this small battalion of soldiers.
How small are we talking?
Like 50, maybe a bit more.
Never
As they're walking up the path, you see there are a few people, even in these nice houses, that like maybe you see something in a window where they close the drapes and stuff. You do see at the head of this battalion are 3 figures. You see Lord Eris and Lady Mars Vorhawk walking in the front. They walk only behind Catherine Vorhawk.
Oh my god.
Behind?
Behind?
They are behind her. She's walking with her dog as well, which is by her side. She's
Oh, we
at the
gotta
very
kill that dog.
front of this
I'm
battalion.
so serious about it.
They're walking behind her very quietly. And you are going to see her just stop walking.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna look at you.
You see her hand kind of go up like this in a strong pose, and she's going to start like moving things around a little bit. You're going to see her parents, in response to this, walk past her.
Oh, she's puppeteering.
And you're going to see all the soldiers following, and she just keeps doing this, like
Get away.
weaving something.
Get away. Get away.
Root backing up.
Move.
Sparrow looks back at you and like keeps peeking around the corner.
Oh
See, as they're going, there is a gap in the soldiers where they're clearly surrounding somebody. You see some chains on the wrists of the figure, and you're gonna see the sparrow fly out.
Who is it?
You're gonna see him go over to this blonde-haired human.
We can't leave.
You're gonna see as he's walking with these chains and his hands kind of like this. You're gonna see the sparrow fly into his hands.
no.
Alright, fine. We'll fight the Vorhawks.
Is
Sure.
it Callum?
2 of us,
Calamy
half an hour,
it
we're
is,
gonna fight the Vorhawks.
it is Calamy Torku in chains. And following him, not in chains, but just kind of normal around, which is very odd, you do see King Heron, also surrounded. But he looks a little lost and confused. His eyes down, following slowly. You see as he looks down at the bird, he's gonna smile for a second, just a little bit, but you do see he is beaten and bruised. His arm is still probably broken as it's holding up. He's gonna scoop it up just in the one hand. He's gonna whisper something to it. And he looks up, you see the sun kind of glint off his blue eyes for a second. He's gonna lift it up in the air as it flies up and away. As they continue on. Do you follow?
I feel like we have to.
Are we in range for the earrings?
5 miles?
5 miles?
Mm-hmm.
So, we might fight the Vorhawks.
Sora, stop.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. The
Callum?
bird.
The birds let us here. Callum is in chains.
Callum James. Good band name.
The Vorhawks are leading. There's a legion of 50 or more soldiers.
Catherine is puppeteering all of them, I think.
What? That's crazy. I would have never expected this.
Wait, if she's
Are they
puppet-
coming towards us or away?
Away. If she's puppeteering, could we like take
Okay,
a few? Like starting in the back.
I'll have a dab.
I don't know.
She'll see us. She'll notice.
heaven is right
So-
all of the time.
Not
We
just
are-
about Catherine.
We are going to follow
To be
from
fair,
a distance.
I knew she was about it before you guys knew who she was.
Following from a distance, I just wanted to let you know because some people share things in this party.
Oh.
Whoa, the passive aggressive. No, just aggressive, not passive.
You guys are all gonna hear in the earrings as well. If you want him, come and claim him. See you soon, my lord.
Oh.
The voice of Catherine Warhawk on your frequency.
I was gonna just take the earring off.
No!
Treachery!
Treachery!
As you look, as the entire army and prisoner have now moved, and Catherine in the back, though blind, her head facing your direction as she says this.
Gosh.
And then she's just gonna,
She just hopped on the comm link.
she's gonna
Well,
follow
we did
them.
give her.
She definitely has a little bit of
We
a
did
new
not give her a
bravado and a
bracelet.
little bit of a new confidence that was either hidden or now is a lot more.
Crazy psionic abilities here.
So, bye. Dora's gonna go.
You're going?
do you-
Uh huh,
Where?
100%.
To where?
Well, actually, she has to find out where they are because they
What
didn't
do
tell you.
Hang on. Sora, what do you know? Why? What about all of this aren't you telling us about Catherine?
Listen.
What pieces of
Listen,
this puzzle are we
I don't
missing?
have any extra information. I've told you everything.
Everything?
I mean, everything important.
Weren't you just getting mad at? Sorry, this is not my business.
Well, I'm not keeping mind control stuff a secret.
I mean, technically you are because we're talking about Catherine. So what's up?
I mean, seriously, I don't know much about their situation now. I knew Catherine when I was very little.
With
Was
no
she always-
inkling of abilities of this nature.
Do I have any inkling of her abilities? I know I've met her
Now, yeah.
now, but no, not when we were kids. I mean, she
Hearing
wasn't.
ear.
She wasn't blind? Was she?
Oh my
Was
God,
she
I'm
blind
done.
when we were kids?
Help? Can I help him?
I don't think you were familiar enough with this family.
Really?
Yes.
I thought they were very close and.
That's something that definitely was something that happened more older, and it was definitely more Mars and Eris. You knew they had a daughter, but it wasn't.
She wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I heard her name before, but we weren't close. Our
You might
families
have even
weren't
seen her
close.
before, but not.
Yeah, maybe across a room one time. I don't
If
have much information
Tyrion is
other.
here, I don't see him.
No.
No
E-
shot.
Even the events that
Not
happened
with
back
the
then, I'm not even sure what happened.
Do I get hit by something again?
I don't have what you're looking for. There's answers I don't have. I don't know if what happened to my parents was even the right thing. Because all I know is what happened.
Do you know somebody who might have some more answers?
I feel like we might need the help if there is.
Do I know anyone who would know anything about these guys?
Yeah. There's one person after you left the city and the culture behind that has been a lot more involved in this culture.
Are they
with,
in?
with the people that have been played in this story? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
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 That is the only person that would come to Sora's mind. From the question you asked me, yes. You don't have that many connections.
Right.
Yeah, that's one. You have one.
Is it Yuri?
My brother might know more than me.
Yay! Meeting family!
He joined Callum's cavalry. I
Oh.
actually saw him in Davenport.
Okay. Good to know, good to know, good to know. So, is So what's up? Are we going to
Okay.
meet your siblings now?
Kevin's like,
You've met both of mine.
Amber's third character has a sibling role that I get to play? Crazy.
You've met both of mine.
honestly, I don't know where he is. I know he stuck around. I know he joined Callum's cavalry. But I don't know if he's in the city.
Did Callum's cavalry get
That was true.
shipped off?
You guys didn't
We don't know that
investigate great
information.
enough to know.
And Sora didn't see the army leave. She wasn't with you.
Convenient.
Think of that when I was there.
Is there a barracks maybe for
Callum's cavalry?
or a stable? I guess would be correct.
Make a history check.
Good on stables. Miss me with that.
It's
Say.
not a mafia stable.
Somebody comes in with an Italian or mobster accent.
It's
So-
on site.
You have a
Punch
need
him
for
in
a
the face.
cavalry. Those who ride horses.
Roll initiative. I'm starting initiative.
Surprise her.
This gives a whole new
I'm not
meaning to
there. You're
leaving
not
a horse head on somebody's bed.
I rolled an 8.
That's rough. I see why
You don't know.
asked.
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, there's probably something, and it's. I mean, I don't know. Generally near the Citadel. I imagine that. I mean, this is an assumption of mine, but Callum's riders. I don't know if they ride without him.
I can't imagine that they would either, but he was also injured.
Do you think we should call them back?
Huh?
Do you think we should call them back?
Are you guys following the?
Yeah, from a
Yeah.
distance.
Let's make another stealth check.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well, better.
Parker.
4.
Guys!
Barbarian and cleric, I don't know where you are from us.
Wait, did you
She
say you were
already
gonna
know-
follow
She
them?
already knows
Yeah,
they're there.
right.
Come on.
So a couple things are gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Number one,
Mhm.
what are you guys' passive perception?
15.
17? 17?
17?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're passive as heck.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay.
Good.
Marv, as you guys are walking, first of all, they are going up to this large house that's super long. It's like a manor, but instead of going up, it kind of goes out in this way on this hillside estate, with like some ornaments and a rusted gate. As you guys approach it, Marv, you do notice that there's something all over this pathway that you guys have been walking on.
What is it?
Would you like to investigate it?
Is it water?
I certainly would.
How are you going to investigate it?
By looking at it.
Tasty,
Just
you
looking?
coward.
I thought the same thing.
You're already stepping on it.
Okay,
You
yeah.
could
I'll,
try
I'll,
to touch it.
I'll like try to like scoop some up in my hand, see how
Okay.
viscous
So as
it
you touch it,
is.
it's gonna glow pink. As you see this string on the floor.
String?
Uh-huh.
She's reaching out to you to make you her puppets.
I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
That is not cool, actually.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, no.
Split the party, they said. It'll be fun, they said. In fact, he purposely split us. He said, Rowan, no, you can't come.
Well, I mean, I could keep coming. Well, what was Sparrow gonna stop me?
It's true. You could make that undead burn. How'd you guys do? On your
So
dex?
bad.
19.
Nice.
A negative energy flood of birds,
Boy.
so I can just have it rise as a zombie.
Oh, I
What'd you roll?
Really
2
is going
minus
against
1.
us.
Make a charisma saving throw as this pink thread on the
Oh.
floor,
This one's better.
reacting to Marv's touch, is going to
So
like
nice
shoot
to
up
me.
like a web at both of you.
Oh my gosh.
This is not good.
Yeah, more of my playlists.
15 for charisma.
This could be going
15
better.
fails.
Oh,
Yeah,
what in
of
the
course
world?
it does.
Faux show.
Level 14.
Mr. will probably be natural 12.
Also, Catherine Vorhawk casted this.
Yeah, but is
I mean, she is working directly under
Let's try
Echelon, so.
Okay, so Iron Marv.
This is the last time I follow any sparrows. They've
Mark.
been nothing but bad things.
Yep.
As this kind of shoots up at you, you kind of bring up one of your gauntlets up, and it kind of like just bounces off the metal, unable to make any attachment.
Nice.
Ira, as it shoots up at you, you're gonna feel little pinches in your neck as it kind of threads onto you like a web.
That's so cool.
And you're gonna feel a rush of energy going up to your brain. You feel yourself being charmed.
Oh my.
Nope.
Rip him out. Rip him out of her face.
Pull the plug, brother.
Is there any way to detach the cords other than just like grabbing Ira and like yanking her?
So first,
Yanking
before you
the
do that,
cords.
your charm
I guess
effect is going to usher a command
So there's
to
probably
you.
a lot.
Restrain.
No!
Oh, she won't do that.
You're gonna have to do this to the best of your ability.
Do I have hold person? Did I prepare that today?
Uh-oh.
Thank God I did not.
Can you imagine the little Ira and Marv being like, I got you.
Where's some boss music?
Here it gets
What's this one
boss
sound like?
music.
We're in combat. That might be a little too much.
Ira gets boss music? Crazy.
You know what, let's just go with the old faithful. Okay, Ira versus Mark. Ira, what do you want to do?
Oh my gosh.
I hate her here. Never call these
PvP.
friends ever again.
That's a terribly dangerous thing for your character to say.
I didn't expect to be
Restrain?
over here. Good cast restrain.
I'm gonna pull out
That's
my
not a
two hand
spell, is it?
axes.
Axes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna use the blunt side of the axes?
He's trying to cut the
Let's-
strand.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? Let's roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Hey, you'll go first.
This is the one dex roll that goes crazy.
9.
8.
Oh!
Woo!
Marv, make an Arcana check.
Okay. You're really good at this.
Yeah, you're gonna
cool.
do great.
See if you notice anything weird going on with Ira.
You see the future in open portals.
8.
You're so
8?
smart.
Bro, it's
Yeah, you
prescient.
see the strings attach and the pink glow like it's really high, and then it fades, and then the string is no longer there.
Oh.
And Ira kind of stands there, and you're like,
Balls.
oh, that was weird.
You should call your friends.
Hey guys.
Go forgive.
Um.
Oh, I took mine off.
I did
Yeah,
it.
you did throw yours.
What is it,
Um,
Marv?
Ira has had pink threads attached to her.
Any more speaking, it'll cost your action.
Bye.
That was another word. Go ahead. Anything else you'd like to do, Marv?
If I ever see
You are welcome to have your suspicions, but you don't know what this magical effect does.
Yeah. I don't think he would do anything really. He might like take a step back.
If you'd like, there is also the dodge action, which will make things have disadvantage against you in your next turn if you just want to wait and see.
Yeah.
Sure, you can take the dodge action.
Beautiful.
It's a really good action. I don't think anyone's used dodge since the rogue. No, you did.
I
Couple
held it.
sessions ago, Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Ida.
Actually, yeah, no, never mind.
Okay.
This is not good.
We should have a Find Joe map for everyone in the party.
Just need a couple more demigods to give you magical maps for everybody.
So I don't really have anything for restraining,
Do you
so
know
I'm
any?
just gonna grapple.
Okay,
Probably be against
this would be an
Ira's
athletics check.
goddesses.
At disadvantage, right?
I really like
Just a
Will.
regular one. You wouldn't have disadvantage. Oh yes, because
Because
dodge.
dodge?
Yes.
I thoroughly like athletics.
Wow, I'm rolling really low, which is really working out. 6.
That is below Marv's armor class.
Correct.
You use a bonus action. You can use a cantrip. If you think that would help you restrain him.
If you have a bonus action cantrip.
I don't. No, that's it.
All right.
Do I notice anything?
Yeah, she
She
tried to grab you.
grapple you.
Oh, cool.
She's gonna like look at her hands and look at you, and you're gonna see like in like a circular motion, just a flash of pink, and she's gonna try to grab you. And you just bring up like one gauntlet and you
Just,
put
like,
it on her
stop
head.
her.
Yeah. Oh. It's your turn now.
Where are you?
Going to her house. I don't know.
That's true.
If I see him again, I'm gonna kill him.
She's trying to grab me. Backup would be nice.
Where?
Ira, what are you doing?
Any more speaking, we'll take a bonus or
Does
full
anybody
action.
have any ideas to where they might have been going?
Does anyone have locate person?
They've been gone for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Can I
could be
just, like-
anywhere in the city.
Just like
Just to remind
push her
everybody,
back.
Ira's
Make
first
a
words
shove
were we
attack.
might be
Just
fighting
roll a
the
d20,
Warhawks
add your strength modifier.
over the
Add
years.
strength.
Can
Yep.
Samira go out and try
Okay,
to track
What
him?
is?
There were lots of birds.
Sure, make a survival check. They are 30 minutes away. But
Okay. Might as well start trying.
25.
that'll hit. Yeah, you're going to get pushed over.
Nice.
Off the ground.
I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Ida.
Is there a save I can make against it?
I believe for this you actually should have made a save at the end of your last turn. Whoops. Let's see what you do. Charisma.
That is not better.
Nope. Okay. The lore is intact then. Go ahead. You're actually going to hear something else in your head now.
Follow.
She realized you can't grapple him.
That's a good order.
Oh, if this was reversed, this would have been tougher for you.
Yeah.
Could have grappled you recklessly and then ran with his little bunny hood. Ida, how will you follow?
Samira rolled a 16 to track.
Okay. You're not really going to get any information just on a city street with that, and they've been gone for a while.
I'm gonna stand up and then attack Marv with my War Dancer's Spear.
Okay. Your movement is halved.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to take much.
8 plus strength is 13.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I'll adjust it.
Your AC's 13.
Yeah.
9 damage.
That's too low.
I know.
9 damage, Mark.
What?
You take 9 damage.
Oh,
And
good.
then, Ira, how will you follow? Your movement is halved.
I just got 10. Oh no, that's with the bonus attack. So I'm actually gonna attack him again.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Have to. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 4 damage.
Cool.
So now I have
them before this.
30 feet
Yeah,
of movement
still back
to
in
follow.
single digits.
It was halved because you started your turn on the ground.
Yes, I have 40 feet at the beginning of my turn,
So you have 20.
and I just attacked him with my bonus action. The War Dancer's Spear gives me 10.
Okay, so you'll be able to move 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Marv, this will provoke an attack of opportunity if you would like to make some sort of attack.
I have mobile.
Oh, never mind. She has the mobile feet that we remembered last session. Okay.
Actually-
Ira's going to move 30 feet towards the manor.
Okay.
Ira, go ahead and make a save. Charisma. Save.
Will you be nice to me?
I'm not gonna try to kill you, but
18.
Fails.
I'm just gonna charge her and try to grapple.
Okay, make a grapple attack. You may do this recklessly if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What do I? Is there a modifier for grapple or just?
Use your athletics modifier.
Nice.
Yeah.
28.
28, you will definitely catch up because you're faster and grapple Ida.
Nice.
Anything else?
No. I'll just.
Harm.
I already did.
Just do it again if you can. You are restraining though, so you have disadvantage.
Doing
on
straight
most
up
things.
command.
I grappled recklessly. Does she? Because I have advantage.
Oh,
Would that cancel out? So it's just a regular roll.
technically, but she's restrained by you, so
Okay.
for logic sense, it
Cool.
would probably still be disadvantaged depending
Wonderful.
on what happens.
Yippee.
love it when our friends are in mortal peril and we don't know where they are.
They're going towards a house, Amber.
That's so helpful.
I can't
We're
touch my
following
urine
the
anymore,
Vorhax.
So
You saw Catherine. Catherine was on the land going towards a house.
They actually did not.
So we're just,
Did you mention the
I
Vorhax?
did. It was the
Yeah.
first thing
They
I
mentioned
said.
the Vorhax,
I
and
said-
Catherine spoke in the comms.
yeah.
Marv also said we're going to someone's house.
Yeah.
So
It'll still take you a while to
I
get
also said
there.
Callum was in chains.
Can we start moving a direction?
Are all of you going?
I don't think we
I
have a
feel
choice
like
right
we're really not in a place to be engaging with this in any way, shape, or form, though.
Yeah.
He
Not
laughed.
bad.
Sora could fly or go if she wanted to, but
To find out where they
now.
are.
Fighting the Volhawks, and then Marv said they're on the way to a house. I would assume that they're probably going to the Volhawk Manor. Do we want to head?
No.
Look, I don't want to go either. Okay,
They're so bad.
but
All right, how do we get there fast?
Sora would know.
No, I meant like magically.
Oh.
flying's not a great option here.
Sora.
As long as you're not a giant eagle bird.
If I used
but
inflict,
magical flight is.
sorry, if I used inflict wounds, would that be at disadvantage? Because it's
Yeah, 'cause it's
really
an
just
attack.
a touch.
It's an attack.
Okay.
So it would be disadvantage, but I do need your action because we are on your turn now.
Working on it.
Yes, my favorite spell.
You could also just try to break free.
Hey, does my hand smell funny to you? No, that's the. Have you ever seen?
What are we doing, Lauren?
Is that the inflict wounds
Yeah.
verbal component?
Hey, does my hand smell funny?
The
to
order
you?
was hot, so inflict wounds.
Okay.
Melee
Kill
attack
level 1
spell.
NPC. Shrivel.
At disadvantage, that's an 18.
That'll hit.
That's canon in my brain now.
3d10.
Mark going down.
You might.
Oh.
Almost certainly.
Of course, you roll high now.
Come on.
Which one is that?
That's 19
Oh,
damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Marv will go down. You'll be released.
Honeycutt.
Go
Sora.
and make a save. Charisma.
This would be a really cool time.
That's 9.
Okay. So it's a long shot, but this would definitely go down. It does a 13 hit you.
Inflict wounds.
13 does not hit.
8,
Nope.
11.
No.
That's, those are the
Follow.
verbal components.
I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. What are you guys doing in response?
To the Warhawk estate, are we just gonna run?
I have haste. And I have far step, which lets me transport 60 feet every 6
You're also
seconds.
a Peregrine Falcon.
I'm also a falcon. I could get there a lot faster than everybody else.
As the bird flies, you can get there incredibly faster.
Do it.
You want me to go alone? You want to split the party more?
Well, actually, I have a I have an errand that we need to
Marv
run, so
some
we'll
backup.
just everybody run. Kidding.
What's going on?
Imogen,
Hi.
she doesn't have an earring.
So we're going to the Warhawk estate.
All
or
of
at least
us?
on the way. I'm gonna go.
Is there an what is happening?
Please go really fast.
I'd really read
Oh,
them off.
He's making death saves.
Ira is in trouble with Catherine Vorhawk.
Okay.
And apparently Callum is too.
And probably Mav in.
And maybe the king.
Consequence.
Thanks for thinking of me, Kev.
Of course.
There's a lot of trouble.
Okay. Who needs who what are we doing?
Sora is fine. I'll go ahead, find them, and let you know where they are.
Haste.
I'm gonna turn into a bird.
So you have 2 actions and doubled movement. That's the Peregrine Falcon.
And the falcon can fly. D5 E falcon.
Isn't it
Double.
movement speed is like pretty stupid fast?
Haste is ridiculous.
Well, no, isn't Peregrine Falcon?
Yeah, I think it's
speed already?
90.
Is it 90?
Oh, I disagree. It's probably more like 160.
It might be 90 or 110.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
It's really
Peregrine falcon, D&D 5e.
Please be
She
something.
flies up really high.
130 feet.
130 feet, so
That's
you can dash.
crazy.
So you'll be able to go 390 if you double dash. And, doubled, sorry. It's doubled first.
260 times 2.
260, and then you can
So I can
double
go
that.
520 feet in 6 seconds.
How many miles per hour is that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it
Insane
up.
amount.
I'm gonna go. Can I look for them?
Yeah.
I should get advantage.
Oh my gosh, I have to do math again.
You trying to get miles per hour? Everyone gets their phones out.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So you can get there in approximately 10 rounds if you are double dashing with haste.
60 seconds?
Yeah.
That's
How far did they go?
D&D is silly.
We walked for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
and then
that's only
some
like
more.
2 miles.
And
People
then
walk
some
like
more.
If that.
a mile in 15 minutes.
Well, if you're rowing about 500 feet a second, 500 times 10 will get you to 5,000. There's about 5,000 feet in a mile. So it's about a mile. Anyway, Hydra, go
Yeah.
ahead and make a charisma check.
It's gonna take 10
As these
turns.
sparrows are flying around you, trying to knock some sense into you.
Thanks. Can I have advantage for that?
But it's like 60
No,
miles
because none of
an
them
I'm
hit
trying
you.
super hard to get there.
I see.
Yeah,
16.
fails. Marv, I need a death save. What'd you roll?
9.
That's a fail.
Yep.
Is that 1 or 2?
19?
To hit? Yeah.
Okay. You will take a point of damage,
Yay.
which means you can try a save with advantage.
It's too bad teleportation circles are instant.
200 something miles an hour. I got stupid.
They go faster.
Marv's down, right?
21.
21 saves.
Oh.
You're gonna, as you like get your wits about you for a second, suddenly strings are gonna reappear that are attached to your neck, no longer glowing pink,
Ooh.
and it's your turn now.
I would like to get off of whatever I am standing on right now.
I mean, you're on ground.
The path, though.
Oh, sure. You turn around, you see Marv's limp body bleeding out. You also know all this happened, and you know you've been charmed, and this is still attached.
Aw, I just had a Rowan moment.
Aw, it can happen to anyone.
Doesn't it feel just swell?
Yeah, so great to have your free will torn away from you. Cool. Off the path, I would like to dash towards Marv and cast Healing Word.
You start flying it.
Yeah. You know what would be really helpful? Callum's cavalry.
At second level.
Like all those warriors against this battalion of other warriors.
Civil War!
And Steve! Steve might know!
Or one of the other 20 soldiers that are aboard Aaron soldiers that are just in their own little soldier club now.
They're so cute.
We should ask Steve!
That's 9 healing to you.
Marv,
I
you're
need-
okay.
I need to set up a way to consist.
And
Oh,
I'll
wait,
just say
no,
for purposes
I'm,
that you
Great.
rip that out.
I'm still just there. I go find Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go find Steve.
Steve.
Does a 31 hit you?
As a falcon? Is it Catherine? Is it Girion?
You've only gone about 1,000 feet.
Is it the cops?
Yeah.
Is it the
But I'm a
talons?
bird. They shouldn't care.
Does
They're-
it hit?
Yeah, my armor class is 13 as a bird. Come on.
Oh, really?
Are
That's
you?
my armor class is a barbarian, so you're fine.
It's gotta be harder for them to hit me because I'm a bird.
Yeah, it was.
Oh. 13.
Who the heck's trying to hit me
31
right
at
now?
disadvantage?
That's absurd.
What the hell? This is-
24?
Drops out a bird for sure.
Yeah. You'll drop out of bird, and you're gonna end in free fall in this area.
I think I have the Warcaster feat. I can. Oh, it's only when you protect attacks of opportunity, right? I can't just use spells.
So as you plummet, you're gonna feel a brute force on your side as well, and you are knocked to the floor in an alleyway.
Ow. Sorry, that was 22 damage?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who the hell?
Oh gosh, dang it! I'm a mess today, guys. I'm sorry.
A hot mess.
So, Sora, You're gonna get knocked into this alleyway. You avoided fall damage because of the force A, but it is gonna knock you prone in this alleyway. As you are gonna look up at this dark figure standing over you, as this dagger, blue and fine, struck you as a bird, pulled you down, and then caught and put you on the ground. As you and Girion are now together, very nearby this location. You just see shadows on his face. You see his rapier at his side sheathed as the link dagger is back in his hand, kind of backwards.
Hello.
Sora. Where is he? That's where we're gonna take a break.
Figured that was gonna happen. So.
There's just drama everywhere. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
I can't catch
Took
up.
a
break.
fourth
Break.
of my health. This is my friend.
Just trying to knock you out of bird form. It was the lightest he could have hit you.
That's crazy.
One hit point.
See you guys in a little bit. Be right back.
So screwed.
Remember when I said?
Yes.
Let's do the dang thing.
Welcome back. Things are rough. Things are just chaotic. The party is split 3 ways.
Horribly.
Horrible decision, really.
Lots of emotions, lots of aftermath of things that happened yesterday that were even worse, and now we're just gonna pick things back up with Sora.
I don't have the acting chops for this.
As knocked out of the sky, Girion Stormcrow lands before you as you are standing up. Now, this is usually a person of great comfort, even though you understand his power, but there is a little bit of fear that takes place.
He just
in
hit
the
me.
Unknown.
Yeah, he
Not that hard.
25% of my hit points is hard.
Where is he? As he stands in front of you, you stand kind of in the shadow and the dim light of his black feathered cloak straight up past one of his shoulder podrons, kind of hiding his other hand. His other hand, you see his gold ring that he holds. This dagger is Azanite rapier sheathed as he looks down on you, and you look into these eyes, and you do not recognize the shade man that saved you all those years ago.
He's scary.
Tight.
He's got a Darth Vader vibe right now.
Where is he?
It wasn't his fault.
You don't know that. And neither does he. He's gonna spin the dagger and put it on his side. He takes just one step forward towards you, not aggressively, but just emphatically.
What are you gonna do?
Stop that thing from coming to our world. You know that has always been the mission, and that is what you agreed to.
You don't know if doing anything will stop that. You don't know if killing Rowan will stop Exodon from coming. There's no guarantee you're taking a risk because you're emotional.
Do not lecture me. Long over the years have I been the one who does what needs to be done. You know this. Do not let your emotions get in the way of what is right, Sora.
You don't know if you're right. It is no sure thing.
I know how to stop an avatar if there is no body left for it to take over.
And then the Keystones could gather and he could still come, and all you've done is murder an innocent bird.
That has nothing to do with this. Your party did well to gather a keystone and gave us a fighting chance. But you are dangling it in front of the harbinger of hell.
You are not on a mission of honor.
You expect me to do nothing!
You are out for revenge! That is not what has
has to be done.
He killed my sister.
I know. But it was Exodon, not Rowan.
And how can you be sure those two things are different?
Because I know him. I have traveled with him. And I have fought by his side. And you know what having a comrade like that means.
This is my responsibility. I assure you, I will get to the bottom of it. Bring him to me.
I won't.
That is an order from your captain.
You are no captain right now.
Sora, why do you not trust me? Have I not proven to you time and time again? I have no keystones. This is me. The only thing you don't recognize is the last part of me that had that grace. And he fired 3 bolts of demon flame into that last part of me that had that restraint.
I will not let you cut down another innocent life.
And how long do you think you can keep him safe from me?
Honestly, I'm sure you could take him if you wanted to right now. So why come to me first?
Make a persuasion check.
Good
You're
question.
so cool.
Was that hot?
That's a very good question.
I'm gonna cry.
This is so awesome.
Incredible.
You shouldn't have had me make a check. I've lost it all.
Amber with the
22.
roleplay quick draw.
I rolled a natural 18.
The first time in this conversation, you see that he doesn't exactly know what to say as he kind of like stumbles backwards. It's because I trust you. He's gonna take the dagger back out. He's gonna flip it around, and he's gonna hand it to you. If not me, let's take him together.
I won't. Please, please, don't make me stand against you. Because I won't win.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
This is so scary. You're doing
Amber,
so
you've been the roleplay queen the last session. For real.
Natural
I'll
18,
give
so
you-
another
I'll
22.
give you advantage on this.
That one was a 10, so 22 is the highest.
Noise.
I trust you when I don't trust myself. Please don't make me do this alone. And you look up and you see no more anger, but you do see the sorrow. Not only the grief for his blood sister, but also the sister that fights against him now.
This sounds so hard. I wanted this moment with him for so long. Okay.
You do have 2 characters.
Sora's not. Samira's not there.
I know.
No,
Oh.
as in.
He's saying
He's
you
gonna-
can give up.
There's
soon.
definitely opposing sides and lines being drawn. You need to decide which one Sora's going to be on.
Whether she's gonna join Garion or.
Whoa!
Please, I don't want to roleplay your brother. Please. I can only do one brother.
You're the only family I have left. watch you destroy yourself this way.
That's why I need you. Why don't you think I've dug my blade into his heart yet?
Could you give him a chance? Just a chance. To prove you wrong.
Of what?
That he's
He's
not.
had his chance. We haven't just gotten here. He has betrayed you before. He has dabbled in powers beyond his imagining. And how many poor people does he need to hurt? What if it was your brother?
But he didn't know. He
Does
didn't
it
know.
matter? Does it matter? How many more people will you let a monster kill before you do something about it?
And you're willing to become a monster.
That happened a long time ago.
No. No matter what you did, no matter what you've done, you have been the hero of my life. So please, don't stop being that hero now!
Do you know what I've had to do to become that? I was a monster when you met me. And I will become so much worse to save what is left of this world. Because that is the only charge I have left. Will you really not take this? You know what we have to do, and we are the only ones with the willpower to do it. I don't want to do it by myself. I don't know how far I will go and what I will become, but I will do it.
Sora's gonna walk up to him. And she's gonna grab his wrist. It has the dagger in it.
It's very, you can feel his strength and his tight grip on it, the veins in his arm pulsing against your skin.
I owe you my life. And my brother's. So if you command it, I have no choice. It's not a decision I would make. And it's not a decision I recognize in your face. So please reconsider. Please don't be a monster.
Roll persuade. I'll give you advantage on this as well.
My anxiety's through the roof. Natural 18, so 22.
Again, all three of them.
He's gonna drop the dagger on the floor.
Can she hug him? That was her intention in the first
He's
place.
gonna pull away from you
Okay.
as he does this. He's gonna break your grab, unless you really want to contest it. He's gonna take off a golden ring on his hand. You know what the crest of that is. He's gonna grab your arm a little sharply. He'll hold it up. He's gonna put it on your finger. Your second finger. As you wish. I will give you time, but I will be near. As he lets go of you, his hand shakes and he looks at it. He's gonna take steps back, leaving the dagger in front of you.
I'm so sorry, Garion.
Do what you must. He's gonna turn around.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna turn around and walk away from you. Once he gets to the shadows, he just blurs.
She's gonna pick up the dagger and just hold it. I'm so sorry. That's it. Can you take a nap now?
Oh, no! That was beautiful.
That was
Well done. This golden ring has the raven on it and the sigil around that. I'll finish the book.
Is it Ravencrest or Thief Heaven? They already knew about Ravencrest. Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
This is Ravencrest.
Oh.
You also know who this is from. Sora would know.
Okay.
But also, do you remember?
I have an idea.
Okay. I can text you and text you later.
Okay.
The Chiseler says that was epic. Good job.
Thanks.
Well done, Avery. Okay. Ida and Marv, let's go back to you guys.
Thanks, Chiseler.
Oh, that was so
That was crazy.
I'm just gonna sit down here.
Oh, favorite character. Alright. Lauren, Ida, you dash over after spitting a healing bar over to Marv, who is coming back to consciousness and holding his bleeding, bruised ribs. Marv.
Marv, I am so sorry.
Thanks for not killing me.
So sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It wasn't you. It was whoever she is. Just get quicker reflexes next time.
I like your Marv. Blunt.
Straight to the point, that Marv guy.
Sorry I didn't knock you out of it. Didn't want to hurt you.
Oh no!
The guilt is so strong. Everyone in the party feels guilty for some reason right now.
Kevin and Marv have not done anything wrong. Oh, actually, Kevin did stab Marv twice yesterday. Or
Oh,
earlier today.
that's true. We didn't talk about that.
It's fine.
Who hasn't attacked Marv in the last?
Neither of my characters.
It technically didn't work.
Yeah. Wasn't aimed at him.
Sorry, back to you, Marv.
Thanks for healing me.
I shouldn't have to.
Oh, come on.
Aw. Too many tears this session.
Alright, it's okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Again?
He's like,
Aren't you at like 15?
I'm at 9, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a 4th level Cure
That's
Wounds.
crazy that we both guessed 50. I was just pulling a number. Oh, man.
Lower than I am. I'm so floating on this nice strong 13.
Whew, I wish.
That's more than most civilians. Pretty good.
Hey.
I love arguing with you guys in character.
That was 4 5.
13 health. a 7th
So
level
20
spell slot
plus
and a
2
dream.
plus 4 is 26.
I'm gonna let me loose in
Yay!
this.
You start feeling a little bit better, Marv. Maybe not emotionally, but physically.
Yeah.
And that Cure Wounds is gonna be a hug.
Aww.
Yes.
Delivery system is key.
Nice.
Man behind the wheel of a... Let me out of
So, just calling. We're still trying to find you. Help us find Samira.
Samira.
Still trying to find you guys. I want it canonically. She's been doing it the whole time.
That whole conversation.
Just trying to be like, where you guys at?
Sorry, we're
This
turned
is like
into a
more for
song.
Samira's like own mental health
Yeah.
than it is for.
We're starting to panic
We
over
are-
here.
Spirit, we are on the path to the Warhawk house.
Oh, good. Did you guys see Sora? She was on her way to you.
As Sora or
I believe it was a hawk. Was it a hawk?
It was a bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
Big bird?
Small bird.
Small bird.
Small bird.
Medium-sized bird.
Medium
we
sized?
we
Bigger
have-
than a sparrow.
oh,
Smaller
not
than
the,
me.
not the sparrows. Yeah, we have sparrows. That's it. That's all I see.
Bigger than a sparrow, smaller than a rowan.
Cool, so she's not there.
Don't see her.
Good to know.
Doesn't she have an earring?
We had to
Sora?
vibe shift. We
Sora.
needed it so
Group
bad.
chat.
I needed it so bad.
Heading your direction then?
Please, I got ruined.
Oh, wow. This great.
I didn't know that was a verb now.
Rowan's gonna
Rowan
take
just-
his earpiece out now.
And we start
Throw it
using
on the floor.
bracelets. This is Imogen.
She's
Are we within?
We're-
Oh, we
we're
are within
so
a mile.
used
All are within range of the bracelet.
Samira's gonna see her. Touch. Sorry, Imogen.
We're
The
also
bracelet. We have
used
to
to the
speak into the
earrings.
bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's
have to speak
fine.
out loud into the bracelet.
It's just less sneaky.
Yeah.
So we're using these now.
Sure.
Great.
Hi,
I'm not
Imogen.
using anything if Rowan is becoming a
I'm sorry. It
verb.
just seems like the best way to explain it. It's happened to you already today.
We'll,
No,
I
I'm
won't.
sorry, I forgot.
I won't use it again.
Thanks.
I'm assuming
Was
we're
terrifying.
walking and talking, yes.
You almost killed Marv.
We're,
To the Warhawk.
You're going to the Warhawk Manor?
I,
Yeah.
we
are- no.
shouldn't.
Do not
Oh.
come here.
Can we
We
not?
We wanted to get more information, though. You guys wanted information about
About-
the Warhawks.
Also, you still have the talons. Are you bringing the talons?
We also could ask the Callum's Cavalry to help us save their.
Yeah, just to recap, since a lot of our goals were made pre-break, there was the Find Penelope goal, there was the Sora's Brother goal, there was the Warhawk Manor goal, there was the Callum Cavalry Stable, that goal was kind of already made, there was the Assigning the Talons goal, and I think that's the end of the to-do list.
Okay.
Talons were assigned.
Talons were assigned. They've been.
They're
They-
tasked
they
to
have
guard
a-
the inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can generally also, just as an idea,
I do have
keep
to.
their
that's a good
relief
idea.
efforts and stuff, because that seemed really helpful that they were doing in the city before you.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, maintain them on a nice standard vigilante / patrol schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, I will ask them if they do, or I'll go up to Steve or Leroy or something like that.
Leroy leads the acapella group, and Steve is arts and crafts.
Okay.
And they all have cute little hobbies.
And they collect
who's-
ceramic unicorns.
Bruiser Knits Killer Souls.
You come back
Definitely
Those
the vibe
little
of that
puppet
tavern.
shows.
It's a really good way to think of all of them.
That-
I'll make you a list of 20 and then just like a one-sentence description of all of them.
Okay,
Very
cool. Well, I don't know. I'll see if I can find like, I'll go up to Steve and I'll be like, hey, which of the men is the biggest like gossip? Would you say?
The gossip?
Yeah, the gossip.
Oh. Probably Tiff.
Who?
Tiff.
Tiff. Okay. What?
Do you want to talk to
Yes.
Tiff?
Yeah.
Alright.
I gotta go.
He's gonna do like a couple like motions with his hands.
Front and
Summons
center.
Tiff is gonna appear. Tiff is the one who had the vest with all the knives on it.
Oh, what a cool guy.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up?
You happen to know kind of some of the goings on of Callum's Cavalry and kind of like
Yeah.
what? Oh.
Yeah, I'll call it the guy who like knows things.
See, this is what Steve was telling me. I'm so glad that you are exactly the man
Tip the gossip.
that I am looking for. This is excellent. I know, right? We're just gonna slowly.
Yeah, I'll get these organized.
17 more.
Yeah, so like, what do you want to know about the Calamites?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are they still stationed here, or did they get shipped off with, the Great Depressing Parade?
I don't think they're called the military. They don't really usually go out with that column because they don't really have they do have like a second command, but they don't really.
They usually
because the
they're-
column
they
kind of made
usually-
it. It wasn't like a Vordaeron thing, but like
Okay.
yeah. So it's like kind of columns. They have like their own stable. They have like a barrack. There's like a horse.
Where's that at again?
Huh?
Where's that at again?
Oh, it's near the Citadel.
Near the Citadel?
Yeah, it's not too far.
Okay.
Too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But if I was to...
He looks so rad too with his little vest and his daggers. He looks so deadly.
He's
But he
great.
takes
I
off
love
his
it.
mask and he
I love
kind of
it.
has like a. bloodshot
So
eye.
if
Oh,
I
he's
was
stoned.
if I was to show you if I were to show you a map, you'd be able to point it out for me and everything.
Yeah, I could make you like a little.
They
Okay,
could lead us
cool,
there.
cool,
Sure.
cool.
Just let them take us.
Well, no, I got a couple of things that I wanna.
I was Samira.
Oh. Okay.
I know, it's hard. It's all
No,
Amber.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it's actually not too far from the nest. Yeah, that's where we.
Their
That's all
command
barracks.
post.
It's our outpost, the nest.
I want to see the nest so bad.
Steve is like, oh my god, it's so exciting. That's so stupid name.
That is so cool.
But what are we waiting for? To the nest.
Oh, you want to go to the nest?
Of course, I
No,
want to go to the
Probably have
nest.
to go past the barracks to get to the nest, but we go to the nest. Boss, you want to go to the nest? Like, yeah, I mean, we haven't cleaned the nest in a while, but we could go.
Fine, we'll stop by the Callum's Cavalry barracks first.
Go clean the nest. The boss is gonna come by.
Go clean the nest is great. Oh,
Yeah, it's just a
New safe house
bachelor
on
pad
box
of
2.
20
Nice.
You
dudes.
guys seemed like you needed a few places.
Yeah.
See, that's where the actual tavern is. That's the true.
I mean, you got Katrina's Tavern, you got the nest, you got the treehouse.
I mean, I didn't realize I had road trip while we were looking for a safe place. Could have just
Road trip.
made another dimension
Yeah.
last for like 10 hours.
10 hours.
It's a long time.
Damn.
It's a neat spell.
Like long rest in a pocket dimension real fast.
Yeah, could definitely do that. We would be super safe. And not possibly introduce any bad guys into the treehouse again.
There's an idea.
Should I I could go back to the treehouse and try to contact Penelope.
I like that side quest.
I also like that side quest.
I think that would be good.
Just let me know if you move me, and I might move it as well. But I'll send a message with the bracelets, and if you have anything I need to know, just use the bracelets. I think I might drop my sneeze on my way.
Aww.
This is a reminder for Aaron because I'm so lost right now. So, Marvin and Ira
On the way to the Vorhawks.
on the way to the Warhawks.
We could stop them.
Sora
Having a horrible day in an alleyway somewhere.
You guys have
having
no
a
idea.
horrible day
Yeah.
somewhere in another alley, and then everybody else here. So we're split 3 ways currently.
Yeah.
Correct.
Still.
Perhaps a
However-
rendezvous.
We could gather people together.
Where?
Well, we're all heading to the barracks. Barracks?
Nest.
The nest?
Well, the nest.
I mean, you guys don't know where the nest is.
I'm sure we could. I mean, the clock tower is pretty
You
identifiable.
guys could also just spend 30 minutes and go back to the inn.
That's true. We could meet at
That's
the
the
end.
only place in the city. I mean, there are landmarks you could use, but as far as like houses and places, that's the only meeting place where you all know where it is. Or Sneed's. You know where those two things are in the city.
Yeah. Just meet back at the tavern then, just to
Rendezvous?
recollect.
Rendezvous sounds great.
Marvin, any interactions you guys would like to have on your way back? Or anything you'd like to do in the town?
Are the sparrows still with us, or are they just gonna
No.
hang out at the Warhawks?
No, they came back to help you out a little bit, but after it flew off with Callum, that was kind of the end of the divine things happening. You know that's not happened very much in your lifetime. Every time any god crown wants to interact in any way, they need the approval of the other god crown.
So what's the opposite of free will?
Of Elia,
Yeah, I forget.
it's Hol, who's the god of destiny.
Mm-hmm.
So it's free will versus all things are predetermined.
Destiny. Agreed.
That's
Or
because
things should be predetermined.
it's because Callum is everyone's goat. Doesn't matter what god. It's funny how weird you think it is that we love him.
I'm just surprised.
It's a great character.
Like, all he is honest, and he never gets to eat because he's doing things for
I know,
other
but if
people.
you ever interrupted somebody from a really good burger, you're just gonna want to help them.
Feel
He's
bad
also
for
18.
Amber now.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He's young.
He's little.
Little guy.
He's just a little guy, and now we gotta watch him get beat by his dad.
He's also mighty.
Yeah.
So, Ira and Marf, and Sora, I think we're all going to meet at the tavern, and then we're gonna go meet Sora's brother, Sora, and
So we're back to the earrings.
oh, I'm sorry.
We're just glaring at you.
I was dead for a really long time.
Missed you.
We're all going to meet at the tavern. Ched has one of these, by the way.
Mhm.
Oh. I said the tavern. It's abstract. We don't know if he's a villain yet. We're all gonna meet at the tavern, and go talk to the Callum's cavalry and see if they will help us save Callum.
Sounds great.
Or if they have any information applicable.
Awesome.
Cool.
Good to know.
Go team.
Okay.
Woo.
Marvin and Ira, you guys good? Walk back. Cool. Sora, what's up?
I think I'm out of wild shapes because I used one to watch for Darian and then I used the other to fly.
You guys also have not had a long rest since your heist.
Right, but I didn't use anything.
I know you did.
I'm so fresh right now.
Sora was chilling.
Except for the 25% of my hit points that Darian took out.
It was his weakest attack.
I know.
That's crazy. 31 at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm so sad.
He did not have disadvantage.
I'm gonna
In
cast.
fact, he would have advantage.
Great.
Cutting action.
I don't think Sora knows she's supposed to use the bracelet.
No, she has a bracelet.
She has
Yeah, we
one.
started
Imogen
using
said,
it.
Can
we
you
please
tell? Oh, in this?
Yes, in
Okay.
the bracelet.
Okay, in the bracelet. I'm using
We
my.
should get bracelets.
I'm using my Apple Watch.
Where's it? Here.
I'm on my way. She's gonna walk though.
So Ira and Marvy will actually beat her back,
Oh.
probably. Take the long way.
It's a slow walk.
Yeah.
A trudge.
You were about a fifth of a mile away, but probably a trudge, yeah. So you guys get back. The Talons have made themselves scarce. I'm assuming stealthily look over. They are going to give you a communication device. Now you're going to have 3.
Awesome.
They take out, I guess we could do this a little bit actually. Oh, by the way, here you go. And Steve's gonna take out this little charm. It looks kind of like a dream catcher design. It's definitely not a dream catcher. It's like a weave.
Yeah.
But it is a badge almost.
Okay.
And on it, there's little strings and yarns with that at the end have. You notice Steve has a few, and there are talon or kind of anchor points on it. If you look at a couple of them, you'll see that multiple of them have a different amount of those markings or beads or anything. So that's some sort of a system that it gives it to you. Meet us. Just speak into this.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like you're familiar. You got a couple.
Oh yeah.
It's very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Fantastic.
for you. I mean, we can adorn it later if you want. It's like a system. It's not a big deal, but good deeds, good work, talents,
Sounds good.
It was a theme. The guys really liked it, so I worked on it. And
So glad that you guys have become so cemented as a unit now.
yeah, our treasurer said it was cool. It cost a lot. We go meet with the Sneed guy to get the enchantment.
Cute.
Nice. Racking up those Sneed bucks, I see. Good to hear.
Treasurer.
They're basically just like a non-profit
They're a club.
organization right now.
They're a club.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Okay. If you have nothing else for the talents, they'll make themselves scarce.
If I need them, I can contact them now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
What's the range on it?
You didn't ask them.
Huh?
We're gonna say 3 miles for those. It's a rare item, and
Okay.
that would make the most sense since the city is big.
Will that basically cover the range of the city?
Most of it. Like if you're on the outskirts, you might have trouble reaching the other outskirt, but if you're near the center, which is where the nest is, then it can broadcast to most of the city.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
and underneath.
Okay. Cool.
You got 3 walkie-talkies. Nice.
That's
All right.
important.
So Marv and Ira, you guys get back to the inn. Cool.
Welcome back.
You guys can vibe for a little while. Imogen will take her leave unless there's any interactions that anyone would like to have with Imogen.
Could
before she takes off.
we take a short rest in this period?
Easy. Sure.
Cool.
You guys want to roll some hit die?
I would love to roll.
You guys can take one too if you guys want to take a full hour for waiting for people to get back and then resting. But if everyone, unless maybe Kevin or anyone or Samira wants to talk to Imogen or Rowan.
There is something that Kevin's kind of wanted to do, but it's kind of a
Kiss her?
no.
I have no self-control.
I don't know if it's a
Back in
great.
your pants.
I don't know if it's a
Amber.
great time to do it right now, but he's kind of running out of time to do it.
Okay.
Shut up.
Sorry!
You had your turn.
But
You
it's-
got to
it's-
talk
it's
to your
like a-
NPC.
I'm so annoying.
But it's like a solo thing. Would probably have to split the party again.
Well, they're taking a short rest. After they get back, you could have finished your short rest and
Okay.
then talk to her before.
In that case, for all intents and purposes, I will just arcane recovery. I'll do that later.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna do all that.
He wants to go to the Temple of Healing.
Aw.
And if it's solo or if Imogen
Oh.
accompanies, either's fine.
You'd have to ask.
He'll ask.
Okay. She's just standing there in the sunlight.
Is she pretty?
She's
Of course she
Imogen
does.
pretty.
Of course she does.
You guys were on a mission, but she still looks like pretty above average.
Above 10.
She's definitely a little messed up right now, but her hair's down, and you have a thing for redheads,
That's
especially
true.
ones that look like this.
He very much does, yeah.
Oh, it's
Hey,
weird again.
Imogen.
Yes, Kev.
I have. There's someone I need to go and talk to. I really don't want to be alone when I do.
Your face will get kind of sincere but serious.
Would you care to join me?
Right now?
I think we're kind of in a in-between point in time.
Oh, of
before
course. Yeah, no rush. Where are we going?
to the Temple of Healing.
Oh, right. Sure. She just fold her arms and start walking with you.
Okay. Yeah. This Temple of Healing to have a chat.
Okay. Just while you guys travel there, I pull up another playlist.
Can we roll our hit die for?
Yeah.
For
Sorry, I think you guys were already doing that. Go ahead and roll your hit die for your short rest.
Okay. And
What is that?
I'm rolling all
It'll
12.
say on your
Have
sheet.
I?
You
Am
can
I?
do
Am
it.
I back yet?
Yeah.
Am I short resting yet, or am I just walking?
You get to choose.
You can
short
rest.
Okay.
So Arcana as well.
So you just have to declare
So
it.
you have 13d12 that you can roll. So each hit die is you roll a hit die, you add your Constitution mod, and that's how much HP.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
do
recover.
I'm
I
doing
add my
3.
constitution to each one of these.
two druid
And
and.
then you declare your
again,
total
spell
as you're
slot.
going.
Ooh, and my action
So
surge.
like say
5
like before you roll them, you're like, I'm going to use this many hit die,
and 3
and then you
d6.
hope for the best. Right now,
You
I'm
think
just
that's
using
cool?
all of them because we never short
And
rest.
second win. Nice.
Oh.
Action surge back as well.
7, 13, 16, 21, plus 10, 31 healing.
I really should start using my channel divinities.
You haven't used your channel divinities?
Oh yeah,
They're
I
both-
recognize the
For
track.
healing.
This large
Oh, that's
city on
cool.
Bardify.
I just kind of forget about it.
We're just gonna roll all
And
13 and see what
Samira.
happens.
Gonna do probably
You
just
have 14.
2.
Oh, I do.
It's
Oh,
one per level.
Because we're level
Yeah.
14.
Wow. What do you know?
Do you need
as
my
well.
d12s?
No.
Uh-oh.
Aaron got me like 80.
Yeah, dead.
Guys,
Yeah, Aaron.
okay. I was
No,
like,
relax.
he's prepping.
No, I just found the track.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
The boss fight at the Temple of Healing, of course.
Cynthia.
What a beautiful sight.
That must feel so nice.
Cool. Full hit points on
Yeah.
both.
It's a lot.
Huge.
And I add constitution to each one.
D12s.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
D12s are so juicy.
So
I feel like I get something
like
back
lotto,
at
but
short
that's
rest
okay.
as a
I
warlock.
rolled 12 hit die and I am not at full.
Okay. We'll go to the. Is there anything you'd like to talk to Imogen about on the way? It'll take you probably about 15 minutes to get there.
Sure.
You are definitely sensing an awkwardness
Yeah.
of just like. Usually, you guys are like questing and heroics together. You guys have not been alone together.
Uh-huh.
You have a lot of history with her twin sister
Yeah.
Joan.
Yeah.
Magic. I get spell
Um,
slots back.
So I don't know if you remember the other night. We were like outside the tavern and it was before.
Yeah, I didn't drink, so.
7.
No, yeah. It was before Rowan and
That's all
Samira tried to open a
Hold on, guys.
portal
Sorry.
in the bathroom. There was. I think there was something you were going to say or a question you were going to ask, and then Ira came kind of like bursting out, and you were interrupted.
Earring, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What were you going to ask me? Do you remember? I know it is.
You know, I don't think I knew exactly what I was going to say. I'm much better with books than I am with. I'm not as good as talking than you or my sister. So sometimes I just kind of hope to find the rest of it on the way. So I don't know. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
It is cute. It doesn't feel like, oh, we don't know what to say. It's
Yeah.
definitely like, you know,
Yeah.
it's nice. It doesn't also like, there's not a lot that needs saying
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the vibe. It doesn't feel like a, oh, I should say something
Yeah.
and fill the silence. It's just, yeah.
Makes sense.
Would you like to say anything else to fill the silence?
No, that was it. There was a genuine like curiosity as to what she was going to say or ask, but
Mhm.
other than that was the only thing in his mind at the moment. He's a little preoccupied.
All right. You do arrive at the Temple of Healing. Still a lot of people in here. Not a lot has changed since the last time you were here. here. Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check?
Oh, that's not bad. 19.
One thing that is different in here, in the early places, because it looks like they've been setting up more things, is you do see a couple of pirates gathered around a body that has a tarp over it.
Chet, go away and got her body.
Is Chid there?
Yeah, he's there. You see him leaning up. You do see, as he's kind of leaning back, and there's a couple of these people that are currently grieving over her near her. You see Ched. His chest is covered. His red open cloak is now kind of like buttoned up and buckled. As he kind of watches over, something that you will probably notice is, as it's closed here but still open at the bottom, he now has Fossia's pistols on his side as well as his own. And he just has his head very focused and just watching over the crew.
I think,
It's been a couple hours, but
yeah, I think if he notices us on our way,
he definitely he's paying a lot of attention to everything.
yeah, would kind of silently, like, pay respects from a distance. And some, I don't know.
If you make eye contact with him, he'll do this.
Okay. I'll go over. I'll just kind of stand next to him. Just kind of talk to him side to side.
I know you do. You have the spell slot?
Gary Ann brought her to me. Said that this was the place where she would have wanted to be. With her family. You look up at the little boy pirate, that one of the pirate powder monkeys with a bandana on his head, and kind of sits on the shoulder of the big pirate. He's crying, and the big guy's like patting him on the back as they approach. It's like a white linen tarp and cloth over her. He told me what happened. That it was Revan. Yeah. And what she said.
It's very. It was very in character of her.
He'll just start crying again, but smiling. Relax, I'm not gonna shoot you.
I wouldn't have stopped you.
I wasn't talking to you. He looks back and you see Imogen has like magic in her eyes and just a couple runes flickering at her hands. Like, she was very ready to protect you.
Aww.
She might have tried, but I wouldn't have stopped you if you did.
You should work on that.
You know, I should. But I understand.
I want to shoot someone. She taught me a lot. Joan did too. Kind of nods towards Imogen. And a lot of times they would talk about the same things. I have a type.
I noticed.
And I know it wasn't Rowan. I know you will. I know you wouldn't. I'm not a fool. I do, trust me, I have massive increments of blind rage and hatred, and
Understandable.
I'm not going to be inviting your bird friend over for drinks.
Figured as much.
I'm really just not going to be on a first name basis with so many people for such a long time.
So, Jed.
Just going to become the bird guy forever.
I saw when Gary gave it to me, his eyes. It's too bad Joan and Fascia couldn't teach him those things. You see a little bit of peace in his water-filled eyes. He just kind of seems unbothered by the tears. That they'll come. So.
She really cared for you, mate.
Hmm?
She really cared for you.
I know. It still doesn't feel like she's gone yet. That's probably why I can still speak to you or anyone. Actually, I feel like if I called her name, she would.
She would.
It doesn't matter.
Call Ira so bad right now. She has resurrection.
Evan does not know that. It's only been shared out of character.
I know, but he's seen her use Revivify.
It's been more than. But she wouldn't want me to. My brothers, Joe, Fascia, they wouldn't want me to shoot Rowan in the face, Bill. Speak. Especially not her. I think Hungarian said it's what Fascia would have wanted. I think she would want us to smile.
I think that maybe she'd want one last voyage on the ship.
I'll make that happen if it's the last thing I do. If my little desert boy life means anything. It'd be nice to have that be the chart I course. Gonna nod towards Fascia. Anyway. We're fine. I'm not a hero. I'm not gonna hunt him down to save the world or make myself feel better. I already know.
Always really admired that about you. You know exactly who you are. And you don't give a shit about who thinks otherwise.
I guess. I think I meet someone just a little bit different every time I wake up in the new year. But I always recognize him. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Good. We aren't what changes us. We're the result of those things. And we can always choose. That's what she taught me.
That's what we do if the change is what is important.
Aye. Aye, that's true. At this time, the little boy's does hop off her shoulder, is gonna kind of run up to Chad to like tell him something, and then kind of notice you guys. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
He's gonna grab Chad's like two of Chad's fingers, and we'll run him away in another direction.
Cool. I'm gonna go find Warwick.
Warren.
Gosh, just let us save her.
try.
This is so mean.
I want to try so bad.
Okay. You know where he is.
Yeah.
He's resting.
Does he look any different from the last time he came in?
It's only been like 3 days, but he didn't look great the first time. And
Yeah.
Ira's message to you was, could be any time. Make sure you come back to say goodbye.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna walk up and. Is there anybody nearby, or they kind of?
Only Imogen. She's giving you a little bit of space as you step forward. She'll step back, she's still there, but kind of looks around and tries to give you privacy, but also without denying your request of her being there.
He's gonna walk up and kneel down next to the bed pod thing, and he's going to reach into his bag and pull out a little skipping rock, a smooth, round stone. Good. He's gonna take it and kind of put it into his hands. It's like on his chest, one of these. I remember when I was younger, we used to collect skipping rocks for us to go out and skip them on the water. And I found this one on Isle Demetrius and reminded me of you, so I wanted to save it so we could go skip rocks again. Some different rocks from different places. Actually got quite a few. But I think we skipped our last rock. I had a lot of questions about the prophecy, but I'll have to find out another way, I guess. And that's okay. I wish I could have done more. And that you could hear me. Thank you. For teaching me what it means to be a family man, if not for you and for the family you choose. And I'll see you out on the sea sometime. Just gonna pat his hands with a rock in them.
You're gonna feel that hand tighten on the rock.
It's gonna like instantly kneel back down.
You're gonna look over and see. You can see his blue eyes, just a little bit looking at you, summoning his strength to open his eyelids. Just start very small smile. You're going to feel a little bit of force in his breathing as he tries to push the rock towards you and opens his hand to push it further into your hand.
Just gonna meet it and kind of hold on to his with both of my hands.
He's going to push the rock back into your hand, letting it go. Looks like he wants to speak. You're going to feel his hand lower. With the rock back in your hand, you're going to see a really big smile. His eyes are going to close. The hand's going to go limp.
Just gonna stand up and like. He was old. He was old.
You're going to have a hand on your shoulder, and Imogen's going to come. She'll put her head on your shoulder and rub and scratch the top of your back. Will you tell me about him sometime?
Yeah. I have lots of stories.
That would be nice.
Imogen, do you think? I think it's too late for him, but do you think that I'm still learning about magic and whatnot? But do you think that maybe Ira could help Fascia in some way?
I'm not sure. It's an incredible power to bring back the young. But you could always try.
Well,
On that note,
Just
let
gonna-
me. I'll grab someone.
Okay.
You'll grab a couple people. You'll see like a turtle and a dragonborn come and put a cover on the wall.
just gonna kind of fiddle with the rock in his hands.
All right.
I want to go home.
Cool.
You know, I think we should probably just end the session there, guys.
I was gonna say we're going the deeply emotionally taxing
Yeah.
route tonight.
I think that's a beautiful place to end. When we pick back, Kevin, you and Imogen will head back to the Red Dragon, and you'll see what you can do and make these lives that matter so much to you, and the sacrifices and the emotions. Make sure they're not all in vain, and get back to heroics next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys, and round of applause for everyone today. Good work. That was hard. Thank you, friends. You guys did great. Thanks for hanging out with us, and that's all from us. Goodbye.
Bye.